God, I love this music so much. God damn it, man. I've missed this music so much. And I hope it's not too loud. Hello everyone, welcome one and all. I know I said I was gonna do Oxenfree, but I'm not gonna do Oxenfree now because cringe. But I thought, you know what? I'm just playing Destiny like crazy. How about I just play Destiny and make that a video instead? So that's what I'm gonna do. Jesus, that's fucking loud. But yeah. Just in case if you didn't hear me, because audio is always my biggest problem. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of Destiny because Sony can't make a good, right decision if it slapped them in the face. So, and I've been just grinding Destiny like crazy. So, I was like, you know what? How about I just simply record Destiny? It's that simple. And as you can tell, I don't have a hunter. I had a hunter, I just deleted her. So now I'm gonna replay as a hunter, and yeah. And transfer all my shit over, get all my builds back, and go through the entirety of the game again, because I love this game. I know this game is just, it could be a clusterfuck, it can be. It can be a clusterfuck. And the opening is very confusing. Don't worry, I played this game at launch. I've played Destiny 1 before Dark Below, so I kind of know my shit. I'm not just a bag of tits, but yeah. So I'm gonna play with this. I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna explain all the lore from what I remember and the story moments that a lot of players got to miss. So, we gotta make ourselves a hunter. A character boost? Really? Come on, Bungie. Oh yeah. Let's have a look. My legacy. And the only thing recorded was the Rise of Iron. We answered the Saladin's call and became an Iron Lord. And that was it. Just me, because I've always played this game alone. I don't know why Bungie was able to hook me, but they were able to. But yeah. And I don't know why only that was recorded. I played King's, you know, Taken King, Curse, Dark Below, House of Wolves, but, you know, whatever. Alright. This is probably gonna be loud as fuck, because until I get my hands on the actual sound, we're just gonna go into this. And now we get to watch one of the best intros ever. Oh, that means I get to experience the entirety of the final shape again, which is great, because I love the final shape. Oh god, this water is about to explode. God, this music is god tier. Marty, you are a legend. I know other people helped, but like, I just know Marty. There's the Destiny logo in the shoe! So it's implied that our character is one of the astronauts that went up. Supposedly, anyway. That would explain why we're so powerful. I don't know what that gun's gonna do, mate. It's raining on Mars. God, what a fucking intro, man. Yeah, so it's implied that we're one of the astronauts, right? From the Monument of Triumph, anyway.
Some say this universe is made of light and darkness. These ancient forces flow through all matter and energy in our solar system and beyond. But we haven't always known this. When the Traveler arrived in our solar system, they called it many things. A ship, a planet, a god. Its presence provoked and inspired great change.
Praise the great machine.
It terraformed several moons and planets. Our lifespans increased threefold. And we launched colony ships to settle worlds beyond our own.
No, don't do that, because that Neo Moon is going to happen.
Our golden age. But like all golden ages, it was doomed to collapse. The Traveler was pursued by an ancient enemy. A voice in the darkness. It found us. Humanity lost everything. With the last of its strength, the Traveler pushed back its enemy to create something new. The ghosts. In the dark times that followed the collapse, the ghosts chose the first Lightbearers. Immortal warriors gifted with the power of the Traveler's light.
The OG armor. Oh, man.
Humanity faced many threats in those days. Invaders from beyond our system arrived in droves.
Oh, no,
Pirates, called the Fallen, came to scavenge the remains of our golden age. The warlike Cabal came for our territory and resources for conquest. The Hive, ravenous worshippers of death, came to feed their infernal hunger. And the Vex, strange living machines, came to recreate our world in their own brutal image. We fought with each other as well. For a time, chaos reigned. Though in the end, we came together to rebuild, to heal. We built a city under the Traveler, the last safe city of Earth. In this city, humanity lived peacefully in all its forms. The humans, Earth's original inhabitants, the Exos, marvels of the Golden Age, and the Awoken, a people touched by both light and dark. Lightbearers took an oath to protect the last city. Over the centuries, they earned the title Guardians. The Titans, paragons of strength and bravery. The Warlocks, mage scholars trained in the arcane arts. And the Hunters, bold adventurers gifted with cunning. Guardians know that when they stand together, they are stronger. And now, new threats use our own powers against us.
That's a spoiler.
The Black Fleet closes in, edging us toward a second collapse.
That's another spoiler.
And our greatest adversary, the voice in the darkness, is revealed.
That's the biggest spoiler there is.
A being of unimaginable power, The witness.
Why show the witness now?
Is not lost. Brand new guardians rise every day
Ow.
to shape the future of our solar system
And now it's my turn.
and beyond.
Resurrected again. Oh, man. Dude, man, they spoiled a lot of shit, don't they? This game also has a habit of, whenever you turn the game off and turn it back on, it's gonna throw you into the next DLC because that's kind of how the game was programmed.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Good.
It worked.
Just give me 5 minutes.
You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you? Well, you've been dead a long time.
Breaking my hands.
So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand.
Fallen.
This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move fast.
Yeah. But also, I gotta go to the sound and sound effects. We're gonna turn sound effects way down. We're gonna turn the music, even though I love it, we're gonna turn it down to the Lucky 7.
This
Yeah,
place
nice
is
trend.
an old cosmodrome, a Russian spaceport. It's quarantined now, and quite dangerous. But our only way forward is through that wall.
Just saying. Until we get to the final shape, this spot here is become very important to us. I'm gonna wait till I get to the tower to transfer my shit over. But the one thing I will transfer over right now is my favorite ghost shell, which is this one. Yeah. Because it looks like the Iron Lord shell from Destiny 1, which was one of my favorite ones. Ugh, I have to get everything back. I'm gonna have to spend a stupid amount of time bloody making all the builds and shit again. Ugh. Good. Oh well. I knew what I was getting into. But if it means I get to play more Destiny, I'm all on board.
I need to get you back to the city. To do that, we'll need a ship. But first, I need to find you a weapon.
Let's keep moving.
Indeed you do.
Careful. They're all around us. It's a risk, but I'll get us more light. Hard military system, check. Frayed wires and rust, check. When I flip this switch, expect trouble.
Ghost, do you want to do that? Oh.
Not good. Not good. Definitely not happy to see us. There's a rifle. Grab it.
Ah, Krvostov. Our old friend.
I brought you back for a reason, Guardian. You're a hunter. That means you're not afraid to take risks.
Actually,
so keep
I'm
moving
gonna move
and
over
be
to
ready
here.
for a fight.
Just so you can actually see the gun. I might have to change the brightness every now and then. Oh my god. Yeah, because the game gets very dark. Ugh! Oh god. His bloody cape was stuck.
Stay focused. If your tracker blinks, there's trouble.
Stay frosty
nearby.
now. Oh, he's gone.
The Fallen are scavengers, alien pirates picking at humanity's remains. Speaking of pirates, there's a loot cache. Let's take what's inside.
Okay, so I have the reload one. That's great. Haha, gotcha.
More
Gadoosh!
Fallen. Hit 'em
Fuck
with
you,
everything
bitch.
you've got. Your light is strong, Guardian.
Oh, the bullets get refunded anyway. Cool.
Keep pushing forward. I'll locate a ship we can use to fly home.
Oh, we're gonna run into Astacross. I like Astacross. He's a great YouTuber, man.
Heads up. A fallen raiding party.
Yo, let's go.
More trouble than I thought.
Oh, we're gonna miss it. That stupid ass made it really miss it. Okay, we got triple one. Good. I missed it. Fuck. When that thing teleports in, it knocks down one of these space towers. Jesus, fuck that loud.
Keep fighting. I'm scanning for nearby ships. You're doing great. Focus on the fallen. No ship, but I'm detecting a friendly signal nearby. They may be able to help.
No, he
I
won't.
repeat, this
No.
is Shah Han.
Ah,
My Vanguard operation
it's
is compromised.
Astacross.
I'm separated
Let's
from my
go.
strike team.
Vanguard. They're from the last city. Shaw, where are you? We can help.
Cass, Maeve, if you're hearing this, rendezvous at the following coordinates.
Something's interfering. I don't think he heard
Another
us,
week.
but I've got a lock on his location.
Another week, lady. Oh man, Astacross. I knew he was a hunter at heart.
Oh, thank the light. I didn't think we had other Guardians on patrol here. Listen, my fire team's missing. I need backup, and... Oh, you're fresh out of the grave, aren't you?
We heard your distress call. We're here to help.
Brave. I like it. Tall order for your first day, though.
You know, we don't care about Astacross. just stick to YouTube, pal. You being a hunter is something that's out of your skill set. And also, we don't want to actually do the tutorial because the tutorial is like 5 years out of date. It is. It's really, really bad. And of
There's
course,
a
we're
weapon in
forced to
that
do it
locker.
because fuck
Probably
me.
an upgrade for you.
Ugh.
Grab it and head to my location. I'll scan for signals from my jump ship. I need you to be my eyes on the ground.
I'd rather be dead again. Woo.
Something's causing interference. My scanner's shot.
Can't skip yet.
Might
Fuck.
be doing this the old-fashioned way.
Analyzing. I've got a source for the interference. Let's check it out.
Oh, I don't have my sparrow either. Fuck. Hang on. I need to get my sparrow out. The gambler, baby. Yeah. It's Cade Sparrow from
Get the
Forsaken.
fallen off that thing.
But goddamn, that thing took forever to get. Did I hear a what?
Get me closer to that antenna. Stolen city tech has been spliced in here. That's scrambling your scans.
Fallen can't resist tinkering with old scrap.
They're certainly skilled at it. This will take a minute to fix.
Oh, that's a face only a mother could love. Ooh.
Hold them off while I work on this.
Yeah. Just shut up and do it. I'm sorry. What? What do you mean that they all got to live?
Signal restored.
Damn. Fire team signals are missing and last known locations are nowhere near each other. They wouldn't split up unless things got real bad. I'll track Cass. You find Maeve. Sending coordinates now.
But yeah, this was Cade Sparrow from Forsaken, which I don't think you can get anymore. I'm not entirely sure. I know it's pretty cringe, but if you go to the store and go to here, these are just exotic sparrows, so I don't know. Legendary, you might get it from this. I don't know. I don't think all the vehicles are actually here. Mainly because, like, I know for sure there's like a hive ghost shell in this. that it's not here anymore. Because it used to be like around here. But everything's like moved out of place. So yeah, I'm wondering if that changes every now and then. Oh, that's pretty. Also, I love this one. I love this one because at the back it's Cade. It's Cade, give it a thumbs up. And if I remember correctly, that had some Hive Knights down there and they were like stupidly hard from Destiny 1. I also know if you do this too quickly, you actually break the tutorial. Because I've done the tutorial so many times,
Myths
well,
say
I'll tell
the
you later.
Fallen once lived in the Traveler's Grace, but something happened. The Traveler left them, and that brought
Not my
ruin to
choice.
their civilization. They've come all this way chasing what they lost, hoping to get it back, or take it from us. Looks like the Fallen want to keep us out.
Or keep something in. There's worse than dregs in old Russia.
Let's check out the control unit. This is locked down with adaptive encryption. We'll need access keys to bypass it. The Fallen salvagers might have some.
Cornered. Yeah. The Witness came and fucked up their planet. Traveler had to leave.
That's one key. We need 2 more.
God, this tutorial is so bad. Oh, shit. Yeet! We got a ball. Shove it in the pussy. Hi. My God, look how much heavy ammo there is. Oh yeah, there's another one I have to do. Ugh, God, kill me. Oh, fuck that guy.
That's all the keys we need.
Hammer away!
I should be able to break the encryption now.
Ah. Yeah, so before I think Final Shape came out, well, as of right now, you can do it. Where you can go into the character customization again and you can change your character. So before Final Shape, you weren't allowed to do that. So, and if I wanted to change my character's gender or their race, I would have to delete the character, take everything off the character, delete that character, then make a new character, go through all the DLCs, all the seasonal stuff, which took like days to do. Like not days, but like a day or two. Depends on what I had to do. And transfer all my shit back. It was a bit of a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. And I kinda had too many characters I've thrown into the vaults. Into the Destiny content vault. In other words, the bin. Oh, we're gonna meet the best alien species there is.
Shaw, you were right about this barrier. The Fallen were keeping the Hive at bay.
And Maeve is in more trouble than I thought. You need to hurry.
Well, Maeve gets his ass kicked by a fucking witch. Or a wizard, sorry. As far as I'm aware, who gives a fuck?
This is a powerful surge of arc energy. Whatever's causing it, even transmats won't get through right now.
It's Risk Runner. That's what it is. The arc conductor.
Hive contact.
Wow, I missed all my knives.
Darkness is suffocating my light.
Yeah, pal, whatever. Yeet! Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Kaboom, bam, pew. Bang, pew. Can't get this shit in Marathon, can ya?
Maeve's signal is just ahead.
Yeah. Maeve fucking dead.
No.
No, Maeve! Oh, well, rip Bozo.
There may still be light left in her ghost.
Oh well.
Shaw,
Is there a chest up here still?
I'm sorry. We were too late.
Oh, there isn't.
That was 2.
Damn.
Cass, I couldn't get to him in time.
Why
There
is
was
there
a Hive wizard. A powerful
Oh,
one.
rainwater. Right,
We
gotcha.
tried.
This isn't on
I
you.
really didn't.
You did what you could.
I
We
didn't
have
really.
the remains of her ghost.
She'd appreciate that. You should just head to camp before that wizard comes back.
Yeah. We killed Navoda back in Destiny 1. The reason why Navoda's here is for a shitty fucking... a really bad tutorial. Yeah, we killed her because she was related to Oryx, the Taken King. And then we eventually... well, yeah. In the... one of the strikes that was, like, stupidly fucking hard. I can't remember what it was, because... God forbid. It's been years since I played Destiny 1. But... now we get to skip the tutorial because it is severely outdated and very broken. If you do something too fast, you will break the game. And these fucking things, these pop-up quest things going like, oh, did you know you can do this? Yes. And you can't turn them off, and they don't disappear until you interact with them. Which, by the way, is so frustrating. It really is. It's so bad. We're here!
These colony ships stuck.
Even the light has limits. Sometimes they
Yay,
don't come
a
back.
gun, learning the light,
That
and the
hive you saw was a
arbalist.
powerful
Sure, I'll
wizard
get
named
another
Vota.
one. Yeah, who cares? Now we have this. Sync with Shaw's ship. Skip new light. Please, wait. Okay, yeah, so there's that. I want to do this first. So there's a quest here. Where is it? Okay, it's further up. There's a quest here that allows you just to go fucking nuts with your super, which is fun. But I need it for aspects. Which I did take photos of prior, so I will have to rebuild everything and all my fashion and stuff. God, look how bad I look. Well, fashion is ultimately endgame. Witness? 9? Oh, the fucking, the winner? Nah, fashion, baby. Trying to make sure your hunter isn't dressed up in black like everyone else. Ew, what's with all the crunchy noise? And now we have Gunpowder Gamble, which is stupidly busted. Let's go, baby. Meditate. This is gonna take a while. I might actually cut all this shit because this shit's fucking crap, man. Boom! Oh. Oh, shit. I rarely use rocket launchers anymore. I mean, I do use them, but not all the time. Get it, squeeze on through. Oh, yeah. So these are in some of the dungeons and raids, and not raids, but like dungeons and exotic quests. And see what I mean about how the tutorial's very outdated? It's also poorly strung together. Yeah, they really just threw random bullshit in the fucking room, didn't they? No, that's gonna kill me. Oh, no, I'm not dead. Cool. I just saw that at the corner of my eye, and I'm going like, well, I guess I die now. Also doesn't help that my auto lock on is literally gluing onto every bit of hive gunk there is. Ugh. Also, yeah, and that's where the arc conductor is, when how you get the exotic SMG, the arc runner. What's it called again? I forgot what it's called. I just said its name. Just goes to show that I don't use it anymore. Oh yeah, baby, now we're gonna be able to go. Oh yeah. I love going pew pew. It's fun going pew pew. Yay! Hey, I did it. I always kill myself with Gambler's game, with the gunpowder gamble. Oh, we're gonna be hearing Lance Riddick's version of Zavala, aren't we? Oh my god, it's been forever since I've heard that. Oh shit. God, I forgot how fun that is. God, I haven't used Golden Gun in a long time. But shit, man, that's fun. I don't know why we have to bend. I like it when it goes like, hey, do you know you can use a super? It's like, yeah, I do know I can use a super. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, cool. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. I guess this is fun to getting used to it, but I think all the other subclasses are locked, aren't they? Oh, God. Golden gun, baby! God, man. Yeah, they really just gave the, what is it, this tutorial level? They really just gave it to the newest, like, editing engineer, right? Or app maker or something? Because like, this shit's like all over the fucking place. Yay! I love doing the little spin. Yeah. Let's go. Nice. You know, I'm amazed that Shohan has actually lived all the way to the very end of the game, man. He is such a fucking useless character. Okay, we're getting close to the end, thank God, because the shit takes on way too fucking long. It's literally the same fucking shit. Like, I know how to shoot, I know my abilities, I know how they work. I might suck at aiming with him, but like, I can just fucking use him. Yeah, down here in Destiny 1, there used to be an insanely hard Hive Knights that took a long time. Destiny 1 was a lot fucking harder than just gonna squeeze on through. But I need my aspects. I don't know if the game takes it away from me. Quit, but... Oh, there we go. We would have missed that. Little spicy meatball thing. Yeah. Okay, let me get the fuck out of here, please. Okay, now we can go skip the tutorial, go to the tower, pick up my shit, transfer shit over. Oh, thank God. But yeah, we would be hearing Lance Riddick's Zavala, which is great because unfortunately it sucks that Lance couldn't make it to the very end for Destiny. He unfortunately passed away, I think. What was the last thing he did? Well, it was before Final Shape, so he finished something. What was the episode? What was the... See, was it Wish? I don't think it was. I think it was something else. Not Witch. That was all with Eris Morn and stuff. Maybe before Witch? Oh, it might have been, what's it called? Skip new light. Yes. Get me the fuck out of here, please. Oh, the old arcade class jumper. Which I don't even fucking have. Well, I know for sure we can get rid of this. This is free ass materials. I even have to do these. Oh god, shit. Screenshotted everything, so it's fine. I just have to now just take like 20 minutes putting everything back together again. Oh man, I do not miss doing this. But oh well. I mean, I get to play Destiny, as far as I'm aware of. I get to play more Destiny, which is great. Because, I mean, how long is this feeling of wanting to play Destiny? How long is that going to last?
The last survivors of humanity's collapse call the city home.
I'll get to show you my favorite ship, too.
This is why I brought you back. To defend them. And to reclaim our lost worlds.
Well, we can't, because they're in the Destiny content vault, and they've been deleted from the game. So we can't actually... Oh!
The last city.
It's changed perspective.
Welcome home.
Oh. Originally, it was, you flew towards the city, and the camera was behind the city walls. Or, like, you know. But now, it's, like, from the interior. That's cool. Why did they change that? No, I wouldn't have known, since I didn't have to delete my character anymore. But, you know, I had 3 Awokens. And now I have 2 Awokens and a human. I just got sick of the same character. But here we are. Oh, we're on the tower. Yay, there we are. Get rid of this. Oh, that's the other one, which I can replace it with my other one. Talk to Commander Zavala. Oh, Lance. Yeah, was it Season of Defiance? I think that might have been the last thing he was in. And then it was Season of Witch, which was all with Hive and stuff, which is all Eris Morn's stuff, which she's great. And then it's Season of Wish, which was all about the Awoken and the Awakening of the Dragons. Getting Riven back. Because, yeah. Oh, it just...
Loyalty to the Vanguard does not go unrewarded.
Alright. Yeah. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Yep. Yep.
It's yours.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, now I get off my fucking screen. Okay, fragments things first, because these fucking things cost absurd amount of fucking money. Oh, dear God. That took a long time to do.
How's the clan going?
It's very much dead, Hawthorne.
So you Guardian.
Yeah, I know. Oh, loot. Oh, a cape. That's pretty nice.
Catch you later.
Yeah, that's cool. So, this is our fit. I have made 3. I still need Strand, Stasis, and Prismatic. But yeah, this, I'm already broke again, by the way. I'm already broke again. I had max money, basically, and now I have no money. So, hopefully, at the end of Forsaken...
What you want to say?
Shut up, Hawthorne. That's what I'm trying to say. But, yeah. Alright.
Excuse me.
Crowd's gathering up ahead, Guardian.
Oh, boy. I'm not gonna lie. That took a long time to do to get it all... There's gotta be, like, I think... nearly 50 minutes of just like me sitting here just looking at my phone and looking back up and then changing shit. Like, dude, you're lucky you don't have to... Man, I'm lucky I wasn't streaming this.
Gambit's always looking for Guardians. You in?
Why are you old? I shouldn't know that you're old. Man, I can
I need you alive, sister.
I need you alive, sister. I wonder if I could still do the final cutscene with my hunter. That'd be great. So, when I first played Destiny, I had no idea what class. I knew... So, as I said, I got on before Dark Below came out. The main story sucked, but I really liked the outfits that a lot of the characters had, so I liked going around collecting the armor and stuff, so I was playing all the characters. I didn't like the Titans because their like superpower basically was really shit. Look how flush the tower is. There's more people here than there are in Marathon. My God. But yeah, long story short, I didn't like Titans because they didn't have a cool.
You don't
They're
look too banged up.
Hey Banshee. They had really bad superpowers, basically. Like, their supers were just not that great. I didn't like Water Dawn. Striker Titan was a one-done deal. You know, once you did it, it was practically that.
Come say hi at the shooting range sometime.
Wait a minute.
Let's get you back out there.
Motherfucker,
Till
they've
next
changed
time.
Banshee's voice
Forgot
actor.
what I was doing.
So Banshee's voice actor was Marcus Phoenix. And it was Marcus Phoenix since D1, but that's not him. His voice was a lot heavier. So I don't know why they changed it.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
Well, Shaxx is the same. That's good. Oh my God.
On your way, Guardian. I know you're busy,
Oh my God,
Guardian,
there is so
but the
much crap
Crucible
on my
needs
screen.
veterans now more than ever.
No, it doesn't. Just need people for Sparrow Racing and then that's it. Yeah, let's go to Zavala first before we move on. Yeah, Warlocks, Self-Res was cool, Void was pretty cool, but I liked the Hunters because I had like a roaming super. Oh, Lance Riddick. Oh, I've missed you. You can also see on his shoulder right there, that's Amanda's scarf that he had stapled onto his armor. Extraordinary work, Guardian. Strikes on important in defense of humanity. As for now, I'm improving you on all a range of strike protocols. Thanks, Zavala. Spark of Hope. Yeah, that's for the tutorial. I think.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, Guardian? Are you ready? Go out there and kick some fucking ass.
Remember.
Speak to my core array. Oh, it's just over there. God, look at this, man. There's like hundreds of people here. Oh my God. It's good to see the tower flush, which is great because if you ever get the little niche to play Destiny, the tower is probably going to be empty as fuck because everyone's probably moved on. Who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of stuff in Destiny 2 compared to D1. So, you know. And besides, put 5 stars on a gun.
The next time, bullies come. Welcome to the
trials of Saint 14. No.
You have come to take part in the trials of Osiris.
I'd rather
Whoever
kill
you hunt,
myself.
They should run faster.
I love Saint 14. Oh, Crow's not here either. Oh, and also, that right there, that little cape hanging up there, that was Cade's. That was Cade's cloak. It was that's where Amanda used to work before she blew herself up in Season of Defiance. And this is where the secret score point is. Score goal for the triumph. But this is where Future War Cult was before Future War Cult decided to go all fucking crazy and allow the Vex into the city. Oh, Future War Cult. God, I am so glad that I don't have to do the episodes. Which, I mean, the Heresy, it does suck that I can't do Heresies. Because Heresy's episode was really good, which was episode 3. But the Vex one at the beginning was so bad. And I mean, Lakshmi, the conductor, she is so boring as a villain, man. She is so boring. So, and it hurts that, unfortunately, hey, guess what? We were going to get the winnower, not the 9. The 9 were like the fake people, you know? But no. But here we are.
Anything you need?
I need to do this. And I need this. Cool.
Excuse me.
Speak to Devram. What the fuck? No, get the fucking shit out of my fucking campaign. I don't need to start a new light. Go away.
Not all at once.
New light. Be gone with thee. I'll play Gambit when I want to, but I'm here to do the stories. Which is what we're here for. Just gonna get all that done.
just need something that'll work.
Okay. So, unfortunately, if you don't have any of the DLCs that are left in the game, you're not going to have much to do story-wise. But you have a lot of, you know, strikes to do. They're really fun. And they brought back old strikes too, which is great. Besides, we go to this quest terminal. We can go here.
Eververse isn't just
And this is where you can pick up
it's a promise.
old stuff that you might have deleted. Chaperone, Sweet Business, Obelisk, Deathbringer. Death brings all. Rainbow one. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Just take them all. Just take them all. Just take them all. Just take them all. Take them all. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna do them, but I'll take them. Oh. Okay. So. Get all this off my screen because I hate the flashing. Good. I've already 100%ed my thing, which is sad because now I have nothing left to grind. That's not true. I have tons of stuff to grind for. I'm still trying to get a new mint retrograde. I'm trying to find a good version of that. All right, let's go to the orbit. And then we can start doing the stories. But first, here it is. This was my favorite ship for years. Called the Unknown Worlds Explorer. This thing I have been partners with for a long time. And I love this thing. And eventually, I do use like other ships. I finally got the Ghost ship from Star Wars Rebels. This took forever and it was glitched so you couldn't get it. But now I finally got it. I also have the pre-ordered bonus of Kate's ship, which never let that out of my sight. Oh yeah, this, as I said, this took forever to get. I only got this. Funny story is that this, I only got the Gambler's Palm when sunsetting was just about to happen. Like, I'm not kidding you, like 3 days, no, like a day or so, and then it would have been sunsetted. I would have lost this forever, and I've been grinding for this fucking thing for years because I can never get it no matter what. And then ironically, right on the day, I know I said 3 days to 2 days to 1, but basically on like the day, like a day before sunsetting occurred, and Forsaken was lost forever. I didn't get 1. I didn't get 2. I got 3 fucking Gambler's Palm, and I was like, oh, lucky day for me. Which was great because this was like the last thing of Cade's that I wanted besides having the Ace of Spades, which has 22,000 kills. Oh, yeah. But I'm currently rocking using the Thorn because the Thorn was my first ever exotic back in Destiny 1. I got it on my Titan, which was crazy, man. I was going like, man, that's what Titans and Sunbreakers, sorry. And rocking my Iron Lord title because, as you can tell with my outfit, I kind of like the Iron Lords quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so, as I was saying, the director. God, I missed you so much. We got tons of stories to do, which is great. But first, we got the timeline to do. Because, unfortunately, there is a lot of stuff here. So, yeah. A lot of the stuff we can't do anymore, but we can read about it. The Red War was the base campaign, the thing that practically sold the story that everyone was like, man, Destiny doesn't have a good proper story. Well, not at launch, but we had the Red War, Dominus Gol, the leader of the Red Legion, which was a Cabal faction, led an assault in the last city. Victorious, he used the Cabal's technology to ensnare the Traveler and block Guardians accessing to light, practically making us mortal. Guardians regathered the Vanguard, basically us. We did. We found Cade, Ikor, and Savala, and we brought them back together. We also had Hawthorne, who, by the way, I am not joking this, Hawthorne has been in nothing since the Red War. Nothing. She has only been in the Red War, nothing else. No other seasons, no other stories, no other nothing. And it's just like, what did the voice actor do to be so pissed to not come back? She was like, Hawthorne was genuinely important to the story in Red War. She kind of saved our life a little bit. But no, it's just like, after this, she was gone. I had no idea where she went. And she's just been the clan leader ever since. And mounted a counter-assault to take back the humanity's home, taking back the city. Gull's plan to steal the light backfired, and the Traveler destroyed him. Yeah, so we kind of destroyed Gull's mortal body, and then he kind of sucked up so much light, he turned into a giant light goo monster, and then the Traveler was just like, yeah, pal, fuck you. And then the Traveler turned into that. Broken shell, basically. But yeah, it still worked. Learn about the Traveler, the arrival of Soul, and that was practically the cutscene, I'm assuming, that we just watched. Curse of Osiris. 2 tokens of blue. Things haven't changed. Osiris, the former Warlock Vanguard, yeah. Don't worry, he's kind of shit now. You get to meet the shit version of him in Lightfall, which sucks. An exile from the last city, because I think, wasn't it because he was too obsessed with the Vex? And they kicked him out because he started to freak people out? Assault on thwart Panops? The Infinite Mind. Yeah, this is a giant Vex. It's just a giant Terminator. From using a simulation to achieve total victory over the Vex, Osiris and the Guardian, us, entered the Infinite Forest, a Vex simulation engine to defeat the giant Vex. Osiris chooses to remain in the Infinite Forest to use the simulation, not for humanity's gain. No, that's an error. So he didn't use the Infinite Forest. He used it to try and find his lover, Saint 14, because at this time, Saint was still dead. He, even knowing he's in the tower now, because obviously time has passed. And also, you can't see it because my ass is in the way. Right there. The witness cutscene. So during season of, what's it called? Come on, Captain, think. Season of the Deep. That's what it was. Season of the Deep came out, and it came out after Lightfall, and this cutscene came out, and it practically explains what the witness is. But we're not going to watch it until we get to the final shape. Right? Because it would just make sense there. And this is like one of the reasons why Lightfall was one of the biggest dumbers, like biggest kick in the nuts. Because we didn't know what the witness was, what it wanted, and what it wanted to do. So this cutscene really felt like they just stitched this thing together real quick. But as I said, we're not going to watch that until we are actually there. And then we have Warmind, which came after Curse of Osiris. It was structured a lot like Destiny 1, where it has the base campaign, 2 DLCs, next big DLC, and another DLC. So yeah, after the Traveler woke, the shockwave caused war sets to crash on the surface of Mars, revealing the core of the Golden Age Warmind AI Rasputin, as well as the forgotten foes. Right. A lot of hive gods. Yeah, Anna Bray, Hunter, who also faked her death, descendant of a Golden Age lineage. Yeah, she's like related to Clovis Bray. Worked with the Guardian to defeat the Hive Worm God Soul. Well, we destroyed Zol's body because you can't. Hive death isn't really like it's a weird thing. And his herald, Nacris. No, if I remember correctly, Nacris escaped, didn't he? He didn't die, if I remember correctly. Rasputin pledged to safeguard humanity, but only on its own terms, which, yeah, sure, putting AI in charge of defense mechanisms, that's incredibly smart. Then we have Forsaken, which we can actually play Cade's Fate, which is actually what we're going to do first before moving on to Shadowkeep, ironically. But yeah, Forsaken, high instinct, prison escape, Aldrin's Resolve, it's all in the first mission. Uncover the mysteries of the heart that lies within the Dreaming City, which ultimately is a Ahamkara, which is a wish dragon, which is like a giant monkey paw. Like, you get your wish, but something really bad fucking happens. Think of it as like, you know, oh, I want to see my loved one. I want to see my mother or my father again, or my brother or my sister or my son or daughter. And it's like, oh yeah, sure, here you go. You get to see them again. And now they're alive. for like 5 seconds, and then, hey, they're gonna die painfully in your arms, and they're gonna die like how the Nazis died at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and they're just gonna melt. And they're gonna traumatize you. And that's why Guardians kind of we had to hunt down the dragons in lore, not in game, but in lore we had to hunt them to extinction. Yeah. Well, I mean, they brought on themselves, didn't they? They could have just left us alone. Season of the Forge. Guardians met Ada 1. Exclusive EXO and courier of the weapon foundation called the Black Armory. Oh, dude, the Forge. I remember the Black Armory Forgers, like, the level gap you had to get to it to actually genuinely participate in it was so fucking high. People couldn't actually play the activity correctly. So they will load in, stand there, do nothing, die, fail the activity, get loot, and do that until they're actually on the level to do somewhat damage to the enemies. It was, I'm not gonna lie, man. It was some hard times back then. Through distrust, and yeah, she didn't trust the Lightbearers, Ada 1, because her whole company or family was killed by Lightbearers back when we were the Risen, and we were what were we called again before? Not Guardians. I can't remember. Warlords. That's it. Ada needed help to recover her forges that lost her in the Red War. Guardian recovered all 4 forges and unearthed secrets of Ada 1's own past, rekindling the Armory's operation and change Ada 1's outlook on those who wield the light. Yeah, and we also got that sniper in her hands, which I can't remember its name right now. Season of the Drifter. The Drifter upheld an ante on his gambit, much of the Vanguard's disappointment. Right, because him and the Vanguard kind of butted heads. He's kind of like, let's go a little rogue, you know? Let's go to the dark side a little bit. Guardians made a choice to spy on the Drifter or work more closely with him. Yeah, that never contributed to anything, which kind of sucked. Where, you know, oh, you know, you can either join Drifter or join, you know, the Vanguard. Guardians learned bits of the Drifter's past. The 9 are patrons of his endeavors, and that he knew their emissary days past. That both were different people. Yeah. Also a Dredgen, too. Opulence. Emperor Callus, disgraced former leader of the Cabal. Remember that name. Enticed the Guardians back to his Leviathan ship with promises of power, in all the hopes that he could sway them to his something ranks as a shadow. Right. The Guardians completed in Callus's menagerie and claimed their spoils, but their allegiances remain unsatisfied. Steadfast. Sorry. Yeah, because he was kind of like, let's watch the universe destroy it. I didn't really play that much of Opulence. I wasn't really there. Then we have Shadowkeep, which ultimately, yeah, we'll do Shadowkeep, so we don't have to read that one. Season of Undying, the Vex pyramid on Earth's moon, opening a portal to the Black Garden, forces Heroes hold into the lunar surface. Like Horror ran the Guardian, launched offensives into the garden using a portal of Ikora's creation to track and destroy the Vex's leader, the Undying Mind. The Guardian recovered the relic of darkness within. Honest to God, I don't remember this. I don't think I was there for that. Season of Dawn! This is when we found and rescued Saint 14. Right, because during Undying, I was playing games with my friends, back when I had friends. Osiris, yes. This is when we rescued Saint 14. Osiris exiled from the Infinite Forests with the portion of humanity's doom. Foreseen in the simulations, he learned the remains of the Ray Legion have taken the sundial and failed time travel experiment of their own invention. Right, so if I remember correctly, the Red Legion would try to use the sundial to travel back in time, not to lose the Red War against humanity. If I remember correctly, which I hope I do. The Guardians thought the Cabal and their Scion Council to stop them from rewriting history. then used the same methods to save the Lost Guardian, Saint 14, from his death in the past. And then, of course, we got the coolest cutscene, which is not in the game, which I kind of wish it was, of Saint coming out of the portal, and he was all new, he was healthy, he was clean, he was back with Osiris. It was great. Worthy. With their plans... With the sundial foiled, the Legion made a desperate plan to take revenge from humanity by launching a derelict Almighty. Right, so the Almighty was kind of like the ultimate nuke. It fired like a beam of energy into the sun that was going to make it explode and make it go supernova. Since we destroyed it, or crippled it, and had to leave it there because we couldn't really do anything with it, they decided to go like, you know what, let's just take the Almighty and let's just smash it into the Traveler and into the city. So Annabelle and the Vanguard put aside their differences. Right, she really likes Rasputin. So unfortunately, and the Vanguard's kind of like, we want to control Rasputin, and you know, Rasputin's kind of like, no, you fucking don't. Differences that made a plan to use Rasputin's Warsat network to neutralize the threat. The Guardian powered Rasputin's, the giant towers. Warmind destroyed the Almighty. I remember doing those, but I wasn't fully on until now. The Black Fleet, humanity's ancient foe, returned to the system. Yeah, and this is when we kind of lost everything, right? Because then to knock out the Rasputin's defenses with proposal ease. The Vanguard executed some stellar bodies as the pyramids descend on them. Guardian worked with Eris Morn to translate cryptic messages from the pyramids while battling back the enemies of humanity, now embodied into growing the shadows enveloping humanity. Yeah, and then we lost all of our fucking planets. And the tower event, where the Traveler eventually fixed itself back up, which was pretty cool. And then the Traveler returned back to its giant bowl state. Beyond Light, that's one of the stories, which we will do. Season of the Hunt. Oh! This is when Crow came back. So Crow, as he even says, the Guardian met an unexpected ally, Aldrin Sov, the murderer of Cade 6, reborn as Crow, because in Forsaken, we killed Aldrin Sov. It was a revenge story. And Cade was the only developed character at the time, so obviously, like, we had to go get revenge. And we killed Aldrin, and then we killed Riven, who manipulated Aldrin, made him go crazy. And then, yeah. And then, obviously, Aldrin came back as Crow, and he had a horrible time being alive. He really did, because every hunter wanted to kill him. And when you're resurrected as a Guardian, you don't remember who you were. It's pretty much a blank slate, so you get to kind of start anew. So yeah, that's why Aldrin, now Crow, he never knew why everyone hated him. A Guardian in the Spider's, employ. Yeah, so Spider put a bomb inside of Crow's ghost to kind of keep him on a leash. The Guardian foiled Zivu's plans in the reef. God, I remember the reef. And bargained with the Spider to buy Crow's freedom. Chosen. Yeah, that's when we met Keitel, Empress of the Cabal, led her fleet to Sol System and offered to deal with Zavala, swear fealty, and defeat the Hive together. Right, because Keitel is here to kind of ask for help, but in the Cabal way, to get rid of the Hive of Torabottle, which is the Cabal homeworld, and Xivu Arath, the Hive God of War, who is the sister of Oryx, the Taken King, and also the sister of Savathun, the Witch Queen, who we will get eventually too. But of course, we kind of said no, we'll work together, but no, we'll work on our own terms. Season of Splicer. Right, so the Vex put a simulation around the entirety of the world, or mainly the last city, but as far as I'm aware, it was maybe around the world. It might have just been around the city. This season kind of sucked. It was pretty, but it sucked. Because the tower was constantly in darkness. It was always nighttime. And I don't know, it was so annoying. Because I like daytime stuff, because I could see. But yeah. And we met the House of Light, led by Mithrax, Kel of House Light, and everyone didn't trust him. Yeah. After defeating Quria, as well as the treacherous Vex invasion of the last city led by the faction leader Lakshmi II, the Guardian successfully lifted the Endless Night. Mithrax and the House of Light remain in the Elixni Quarter as the Alliance of the Vanguard. Yeah, Lakshmi, she opened up a Vex portal into Vex space, basically, and brought them in because she wanted to use the Vex to kill the House Light. Didn't work out because she died, and it was funny, and everyone hated her because I know as soon as you loaded in the final parts of House of Season of Splicer, Lakshmi's dead body was on the ground, and everyone, myself included, would walk up to her body and just rub her nuts in her face. That's what we were doing. We were just teabagging the fucking shit out of her, man. It was great. Season of Lost. This was a while. I think this also got extended, right? For the next DLC. So after Saint 14, Crow and the Guardian raced to the Dreaming City to confront Osiris. Because Osiris, for some weird reason, convinced Lakshmi to open up, or teach her how to open up a Vex portal. But technically, Osiris was the reason why. But it gets revealed that he's currently possessed by Savathun, the Hive God of trickery and cunning. And also the Witch Queen, who we'll get to it eventually. Yeah, he was apparently possessed by her for months. She had assumed Osiris is evidently sowing to trust and chaos within the Vanguard and beyond. After the confronting of the Witch Queen restored Crow's memories, so Crow now remembers his entire thing that he was now Ultra Solve, and we killed him, which was kind of a little bit awkward. I'm not gonna lie. Restored Crow's memories as his days as Ultra Solve now phased with his past. Crow retreated into solitude. Yeah, he couldn't really process the whole. I was a dick. He was a dick. He was a massive dick back in D1. Queen Marasov struck a bargain where, in exchange to being freed from her worm, right? So, the Hive Gods known as Savathun, Oryx, and Xivu Arath have a worm inside of them, which is gross. But this worm gives them insane power, but it also, if they don't continue doing the thing that they have to do, it kind of eats them. Yeah. I think Oryx's was exploring. I can't exactly remember. Savathun's was tricking and lying to people, and Xivu Arath was just being the god of war, practically going around killing and plaguing war on everyone. So, yeah, there was that. In exchange for being free from her worm, Savathun would reveal the secrets of the darkness, intent on lifting the curse of the Dreaming City. Mara planned to kill her nemesis, but just as the separation ceremony completed, Savathun escaped. Her whereabouts remain unknown. Yes, so Savathun was also able to pretty much piece out of there right at the last second, leading us into, well, the 30th anniversary, but that's just fun, goofy stuff. Not really story related, as far as I'm aware. It's not really story related. It's just more like fun game show stuff. But then it leads into the Witch Queen, which is great, and I'm not going to spoil where she disappeared to because it actually gets answered in the Witch Queen story, so yeah. Then we have the Risen, which is great because Savathun emerged with an army of loosened Hive. So the Hive now had Hive Guardians, like how we are Guardians, and they're known as the Loosened Hive. And I'm not going to lie, they're really, really cool. And threatened to scourge the Guardian's power. Right, so they were just kind of released on Sol and everywhere else, and on the moon. The moon's always haunted because it always fucking is. And we're going around trying to kill these things, try to rip into their brains. Does it say content with the Witch Queen, the Vanguard release a fragile alliance? Yeah, because of what Savathun disguising herself as Osiris really strained the fragile already relationship with us and Empress Keitel. Wielding the Cabal's light suppressing technology, which is that giant spear in that Titan's hands, Guardians exploring the minds of the Witch Queen's soldiers, the Lucent Hive, to find the intel needed to prevent her plan from coming into fruition, which I can't remember what they were. I do remember Crow killing a Scion by accident, and then Saladin Forge, known as one of the last Iron Lords, because all the Iron Lords died back in D1. He had to take her place. He had to take his place. So, yeah. I don't remember what was the plan. I can't exactly remember what it was. It's been way too long. This was pretty cool. Season of Haunted. This was genuinely, for me, great. Because, well, one of the main stories in this anyway. The Leviathan returns. The Leviathan was the main raid for launch D2. And the Leviathan had multiple other raids. It had the main Leviathan raid. It had Spire of Stars. It had, I think, 2 others as well. And I think, remember correctly, Spire of Stars was genuinely very hard to do. But yeah, and then the Leviathan kind of just drifted off on its own. It was around Nessus and then eventually crashed near the moon. And it's where it's stayed ever since. It's stayed there ever since. Now corrupted by nightmares of humanity's past. There's a reason for these nightmares. It's related to Shadowkeep. We'll get to that eventually. With this site set on the moon's dormant pyramid ship, spoiler, sorry, Guardian intervened before Callus could claim its power. Right, so Callus, he wants to see the end of the world, basically, but he wants to see it from Gloria, and he's been trying to talk to what the darkness is, this being, which ultimately, the opening of the game spoiled it. It's the Witness, but at the time, we didn't know, and in the end, the Leviathan was severed from the pyramids permanently, but even as the nightmares began to fade, Callus ensured he's returned and threatened the Vanguard with the arrival of the Witness, which he did in Lightfall. But during this, 3 major NPCs, and 1 in the lore book, but 3, Crow, Savala, and Callus. No, not Callus, sorry, Keitel. And in the lore book, it was Ikora. Crow, his nightmare was Aldrin Sov constantly tempting him, like, you know, you're gonna turn back into me, because he was having a real conflict of identity, because he likes being Crow, this new guy that's happy and nice and all that, and then there's Aldrin, who's just literally just a fucking cunt. He's just a straight up fucking dick, and that Aldrin was really just pulling at him, and he didn't want to do it, so he kind of, and the agreement was that he's gonna learn from his past to be a better version of Aldrin. So he's getting, you know, he got a little bit cocky, especially towards like some of the episode stuff, but yeah, he's not that bad. Crow's great. The best one was Savala's, because we actually got to learn Savala, like who he was. We learned during that his nightmare was his wife, which we didn't even know he had a wife, which was, you know, fucking amazing. And she kept blaming him, going like, you're the reason why our son was murdered. And I was like, you guys had a son? What? And then, it got revealed that, Hakim, which was the son's name, he followed in Savala's footsteps, because Savala was eventually under the teachings of Saladin, under the Iron Lord's teachings, and then he kind of left to be with his soon-to-be wife, who we actually do kind of see in the final shape, which is like the best cutscene in the game. And they find an orphan boy, an orphan baby, which is Hakim, and they raise him to be practically their son, so he's an adopted kid. And the Fallen, they kind of attack. Savala runs in, Hakim follows him because he's inspired by him, and he died, unfortunately. He was like a teenager when he died, or a young man, or a young adult. And it really just drove the wedge between Savala and his wife to where they left each other, and Savala went back to under Saladin's, like, teachings. Sephi, I think that might be the wife's name. I can't exactly remember. She did find someone else, and they did die of old age, because ultimately our lives have paused because, you know, we don't age, so, you know, we don't age that much. Keitel's was, you know, actually Dominus Ghoul from Vanilla D2, and what was it? Ghoul was kind of saying like, "Oh, you're not a true Cabal. We would have conquered this entire system and forced them to help us." It was really boring, I'm not gonna lie. Then the ending was kind of like the reveal of the pyramid belonging to Nezarek, who's like this insane cool fucking boss in Root of Nightmares raid. It's also the Warlock helmet. It was also had his head cut off, which is kind of gross. But yeah, that was that. And then from going from the absolute gut-wrenched and emotional tearing of Haunted, we went to pirate plundering. Yeah, pirates. Season of Plunder. President Europa, Aramis had been mysteriously released from her icy... Right, that's a spoiler. Fuck. I should have read these before I did this. But yeah, she was frozen, then she broke out. It doesn't matter because you can't even play this anymore. So the Guardian, agreeing with Spider and Drifter, we decided to work with House Light as well, if I remember correctly, and we were going around pretty much plundering, pirating, you know, generic pirate stuff. It was pretty cool. Season of Seraph, this was the cool part. This was the one of the best parts. Wait, what's this? It's the Lifeful campaign. Doesn't matter because we're going to do that eventually. Your mission, should you choose to accept, is to rebuild the Warmind Rasputin. Right, we just caught wind that, hey, guess what? The Witness is coming. The Witness, the Black Fleet, they're getting close. They're getting way too close. So we're going to team up with Rasputin and use and rebuild the Warmind giant, like, massive wall to keep out the Witness. Spoiler, doesn't work. All because of Aramis. I don't know why we kept her alive. We should have killed that fucking bitch when we had the chance. Ugh, it's fucking stupid. Rebuild the Warmind. To that end, we need the infinite Bray Tech facilities, exotic local. And unfortunately, the thing is, this had one of the best cutscenes that you can find a bunch of other better Destiny content creators react to. Aster Cross, he's like one of my favorites. Where he's not working on, you know, the Cosmodrome. It is when the Traveler, like, the whole ground starts shaking and the Traveler now starts slowly lifting up into the atmosphere. It was genuinely crazy. And the Traveler actually left Earth's orbit. And the skybox changed as well. We couldn't see the Traveler anymore. It was genuinely... It was kind of a kick in the guts. Because it was like, we're actually getting to the end of this, aren't we? And, you know, everyone was like, holy shit, this is like, you know, this is crazy. Then we had to, like, kill Rasputin. Because Eris, she wanted to use the war mines to blow up the Traveler. So, yeah, that we were kind of fucked. Then we have Lightfall, the ultimate kick in the guts, but that is for when we get there. And then we have Defiance, the biggest waste of time there is. This entire season sucked ass because I didn't do anything. So we were all, this was like after the aftermath of the Witness's attack, the Vanguard calls upon the closest allies. The Guardian must muster a righteous power of the Awoken to hope to stand against the encountering Shadow Legion. The thing is, you ask any Destiny content creator if they're streaming on Twitch, what was Season of Defiance is about? 90% of them are going to say, I don't fucking know. Because we don't know. Because, like, all we remember is that during this, Amanda Holiday, who was that little girl standing next to Zavala in the opening cutscene, it was that little girl grown up as to an adult who's like a pilot. She blows up underground, and it's like the sad thing that happens because she's been around since D1. Unfortunately, I shit you not, the day Amanda died, word got out that the voice actor for no, it wasn't. It was next week. I'm sorry. It was next week, and it was the memorial for Amanda. We got the word that it was Lance Reddick, the voice actor for Zavala since Destiny 1, had unfortunately passed away randomly. He just died. And I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Hearing that was more of a gut punch there ever was. I was genuinely in tears hearing about Lance, because Lance, you might think of him, oh, he's just like a voice actor guy that's been around since the beginning. True, he was, but also you could find him in game, not as a tower, but the actor was actively playing the game with us. You could see his account running around, and he was doing activities, doing like strikes and all this stuff, and Crucible and all that stuff. Like, you would see him roaming around in the wild. It's like, holy shit, that's Lance Reddick. You have a celebrity, a voice actor celebrity, literally playing a game with us. So that really hurt when during Defiance we got the word that Lance passed away. Actually, I think I still have it somewhere. Hang on, we are going through all of my fashion and stuff. Sorry about that. I took a photo of it. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long time for us to get there. I just need to find it first. Oh yeah, the Season of Wish. Here it is. Lance Reddick. 1962 to 2023, Lance Reddick was an iconic presence on screen and in person. His kindness and dedication saw bright throughout his work in films, TV, and games, including his portrayal as Commander Zavala. He will be greatly missed. Rest in peace, Lance. Yeah, so I'm not sure if the time and date is correct. 24th of the 3rd, 2023 is when this photo was taken. So, yeah. And this was like one of the final big things, which, by the way, it's like something I love. I love this picture so much. Yeah, so wait, was this? No. 22. 24, yeah, no. But yeah, that was it. That was like the big gut punch thing. It was just like, fuck, man. And that happened during Defiance. So, yeah. That's honestly the only reason why I even remember Amanda dying, because Zavala was so important to all of us. And it sucked because we got the word here he died in Defiance. We didn't know how much work he did. And unfortunately, he didn't make it to the final shape. So they got Keith David, who's the voice of the Arbiter from the Halo games, to play as Zavala. And he does a fantastic job. It's Keith David. I mean, you can't go wrong with Keith. But like, a part of me still wonders, God, I would love to hear what Lance how he would have portrayed this scene. It's just a continuous thought that we're never going to actually get an answer to, unfortunately. I know some fucking retard out there is going to go like, oh, well, you know, you could just AI his voice. Because like, it doesn't matter if you can AI his voice. It won't have the passion, the human passion behind these cutscenes, right? Behind the way how he would have spoken as Zavala during that specific scene. So, yeah. Yeah, that was... I'm not gonna lie, that was a very bad time then. Also, yeah, Lightfall sucked and Defiance sucked. So, yeah. We really needed something good. Then we got Season of Deep. Saturn's returned. Or Saturn's missing moon, known as Titan, which is an all-water type of moon, which is also a moon in real life, has returned, overran by the Taken and Hive, for something at the bottom of the methane oceans. Guardians must follow into the deep and beyond to uncover its ancient secrets, which, you can't see it, but it's behind the Guardians. It's a giant fucking fish. It's a big fucking fish. And known as Asa. That season introduced us to the Witness cutscene, this one. So, yeah. Which we will launch, don't worry. So, yeah, that was that. Now it's pretty much all that season led up to. It led up to the big reveal of like who the witness is, what it is, where did it come from, and why does it hate the Travelers so much. So yeah, still should have been in the Lightfall campaign, but whatever. And then of course, here's the thing: Bungie might fumble with a lot of other character races, like doing stories about like other like enemy factions, but fuck man, they hit home runs with Hive stuff. Season of the Witch, sorry, it's one of the best. Become a master of the arcane arts. We work with Eris Morn and fulfill a dangerous paragon with Umaru. Umaru is the Witch Queen Savathun's ghost. So, and he's also has probably the coolest ghost shell there is in the entire game. And we had to, like, into the altar of summoning and exploring the dark rituals. Yeah, we had this, like, this giant, complicated, like, massive puzzle room, which was great, because it took us weeks, a month to figure it out. It was so much fun. And also, like, the Hive deck of cards we have bonuses and stuff. Oh, Season of the Witch was so fun. And we had to find out what Savathun's secret was at the top of her spire. That's why we had to figure it out. And it led into the next season. Finally, help Eris unleash her inner Hive in a desperate gamble to save Earth and the Traveler from the Witness's domain. And this is when Eris Morn becomes a Hive God. And she becomes one of the most... No, is it that one or that one? No, it's here. She becomes a Hive God in this one. Like an insanely powerful one, too. If I remember correctly, it is that, right? I think so, yeah. She becomes a Hive God, and she becomes so powerful to where she, like, disconnects Xivu Wrath from her throne world, which is kind of like a pocket dimension for their soul to go when their physical body gets destroyed. So if you don't have one, you're fucked. And also at the top of Savathun's spire was the secret for the next season, which was an Ahamkara egg. Yeah. So we had to venture into Riven's lair to recover her lost clutch, which basically is just a pack of eggs. And in charge of her for gaining one final wish, opening the path to the Witness, which led to the final shape. One of the best DLCs there is in the entire game. I highly recommend it. It's such a good story. And then we have, which of course we will do, but then we have the episodes. Oh god, kill me. So we have Echoes, which it explains at the end of that. Long story short, this one sucked because it was about the Vex, and the Vex stories kind of suck. And it had Lakshmi, who returned herself as the conductor, who is honestly boring as fuck. You had to go like, oh, what is the Echo? We don't know, and we still don't fucking know. Unless they would told us, but honest to God, I could not care. I think, like, the final thing, you had to do the exotic quest in that, like, 6 times to do the story. It was such a big kick in the guts. Then we have Remnant of Fikrul, who was the leader of the I forgot what they're called. The ones from Forsaken. Yeah, the Barons. Yeah, so Fikrul is one of the Barons. Actually, he's like right in the back. He's the tall motherfucker with like the weird cross-pattern helmet right at the line. Hang on, let me just move me real quick. Right at the top of my head. Right there. I really need hands. But yeah, Fikrul was a Baron. He came back to life because apparently he doesn't die, which I think is kind of bullshit. And he was going around using his Echo to like forcefully turn Elixni into I don't remember what they're called. Been forever since we fought them, man. Scorn. That's it. It's Scorn. Yeah, and honest to God, this was also boring. They kind of hinted at this being like vampire hunting, And it was anything like that. And honest to God, it was boring. But then, of course, Heresy came out. And this is literally the only reason why you should even got the episodes when you could have. You can't. Because, well, they're not in the game anymore. The Dreadnought, which was the main ship for Oryx, the Taken King, one of the Hive Gods, lives again and surges with Taken corruption, threatening to spread throughout Sol. You must find resolves and ambitions to repel the Taken, become a conduit to consort power, and the bulwark against chaos. Break the Taken with your will. That doesn't explain anything. So apparently, there's something out there. The Taken and the Dread, which are new enemies in the final shape, they were calling out to something. Something apparently answered, and I was like, you know what? I can be your new boss. And it was slowly taking over the Dreadnought, and we had to use Oryx's soul. By the way, one of the best voice actors there were in the entire episodes. He's the guy playing as Oryx, or the Navigator of Oryx. Or, you know, Oryx, the Navigator. Like, honest to God, one of the best voices. He was so fucking good. Yeah, he straight up. Yeah, he was kind of like helping us dealing with it, and he just kept mentioning about how there's a tear in, there's a tear, an endless wound, and something's there, and it's like constantly watching us, but you can't feel it. You know, it's kind of like that itch in the back of your head. What does Matt Smith say in Doctor Who in the 11th hour, or the 11th hour part 2, where it's like, you know, when you look at the corner of your eye, because like you have to look where that one spot you don't want to look, and that's out the corner of your eye, and you slowly turn around. That, basically that feeling. And then we have the Edge of Fate, which we will do. Unfortunately, Edge of Fate sucked. Okay, the story was all over the place, and it just kind of sucked. Then we have Reclamations. As the Vanguard unveiled the mystery of the edge of the system, Earth defenders struggled to hold the line of Sol, bolstering the forces of the Industry, defending them. I don't remember this. I really don't remember this. I remember Ash and Iron, but I don't remember Reclamation. Oh God. Was it really that bad and my brain's lost it and just kicked it out of its memory? Well, it must have been. I have to look into it. But yeah, I honestly don't remember that. Then we had Ash and Iron. So Lakshmi, or the conductor, Choo-Choo, went to the Plague Lands. The Plague Lands were a place in Destiny 1, which was related to the Iron Lords and Siva. Honest to God, they fucked this up so badly. So the Plague Lands were like this place that was flowing with lava. It was genuinely a cool place. And Siva, like, veins were, like, pulsating all over the place. We destroyed Siva in Destiny 1. And according to the devs, we have permanently destroyed Siva. And it's never coming back. Even knowing they make a Siva exotic and everyone buys it because we are starving for Siva stuff. And now we're going to forever starve for Siva stuff because Sony killed Destiny. Ah, great job, Sony. So, yeah, she was going around. I don't really... strike out to reclaim the inner soul of humanity. Honest to God, these text boxes don't fucking explain anything. But honest to God, it was boring. It really was. Honestly, like, I remember just running around the Plague Lands, and I remember everyone online complaining about the Plague Lands of, like, why is there no Siva? And honestly, the should have been just to make Siva, just to shut everyone up. But no. No Siva, no nothing. And more Conductor, which, honest to God, that was so boring. And then we got Star Wars, because of course we do. We didn't get Xivu Arath, we got Star Wars, which, depending on your take, either you love it or hate it. Look, I love Star Wars, I do. That made my childhood, and I still love it, despite where it is right now under Disney's control. But I would rather take a Xivu Arath season and raid compared to Star Wars. But yeah, it's Star Wars, which we will do. And then we have the Lawless Frontier, which is basically get loot, portray people, and yeah, pretty cool. And then that led to our last thing, which is what we're currently in, and forever going to be in. Triumph. This last city has called Guardians home to celebrate this steadfast defense of humanity. As Lodi and the Vanguard prepare for the future, which we're never going to get, Sparrow Racing, the League has returned as part of the festivities. And the Monument of Triumph. Help the Guardians raise a Monument of Triumph to commemorate your deeds and rejoice with old friends. Which is where we will forever be. Because Sony is so fucking retarded that they rather kill a game that actually has players to a game that barely can even scrape past, like, what, 30,000 players now? Barely even past 10,000 on Steam, accordingly. But dude, this is sad. Because, like, Monument of Triumph came out, and it brought so many people back. Even if it says, like, rejoice with your old friends, because Bungie even knew, like, hey, yeah, this is going to bring everyone back. And it did. And now we're probably never going to get a Destiny 3, because Sony's too fucking retarded. Why do we let retarded people rule the world? Why? Why? Like, I know if you're too prideful, you're not doing a better job. You'll make more money off of Destiny 3 than you will Marathon. Because there's more of an audience for Destiny than there is for Marathon. You know, it's like those games that developers make. Right? Like, what is it? That medieval game where you play as, like, a lesbian or some shit. No one wanted it, no one played it, and the game fucking failed. There was that other game where it was, like, a bunch of black people breaking into rich white people's houses to rob them and stuff. And hey, guess what? That was a fucking failure too, because guess what? No one wants that shit. And then there was another game where you get to call out racism and all that shit. And guess what? That had 33 people playing it, I think, on Steam. It was honestly another fucking failure. Like, no one wants this shit. So why are you making it? You're wasting your talent and you're wasting your time and your money on making crap just to send a message that no one wants to listen to. Right? It's just like the same thing with The Witcher. Like, The Witcher was good, and then hey, guess what? The writers and the director wanted to send a message instead and ruined it. And when Henry Cavill left, they blamed it all on him, saying that, oh my god, how could he, like, you know, he ruined everything. No, he was the most dedicated man that was in the entire thing, and you pushed him away. And now he's making Warhammer, and now Warhammer is fucking up because they now made female custodians, which doesn't exist. Well, now we got that little fucking ramble out of the way. Sorry about that. Now we can move on to actually playing the fucking game. Now, of course, canonically, before we go into Forsaken, we have to learn about the man, the best man there was. Cade. Voiced by Nathan Fillion, one of my personal favorite actors. One of them, anyway. Also, he also plays as Buck from the Halo universe, which is also one of my other favorite characters, which is great, because he's basically me, a sarcastic asshole. Hurrah! And we're gonna fly my iconic ship all the way through. Yeah. Alright. Yes, let us go forward. Ew. Oh, goddamn. That was a long time for me for talking, though, wasn't it? Alright. Let me just sink a little bit. Ooh, there we go. And slightly bit over. Cool.
To understand where we are today, there's only one place to start. Cade 6. Cade 6 was the Hunter Vanguard, a mentor to every hunter in the tower. He was an infamous daredevil, a dependable fire team member, and our dear friend. He never missed a chance to make light of the situation, even in dark times. Our responsibilities weighed on all of us. He tried his best to ease that burden. Cade's final mission was to prevent a breakout at the Prison of Elders in the Reef. Things didn't go as planned.
No, they did not, did they? I'm gonna have to turn down the music a little bit because the music is a little bit loud. Just a wee bit, just a wee bit. We don't move, nothing triggers. Music goes down. Oh, that's sound effects. Oh, okay. Music down by what? Dialogue and cinematics down by 1. That should be fine. Alright, let's move.
The Prison of Elders held some of the most dangerous foes ever encountered. With the security systems compromised, there was little to prevent them from ravaging all of Seoul. Petra Venge, right hand of the Awoken Queen, reached out to Cade and the Guardians for help getting things back under control.
So technically, you don't start here, you start where Cade jumped off before. Unfortunately, that's being cut from the game, and they had to quickly stitch this together with some old data. Yeah, you kind of start further back that way. Actually, I think you actually start over, like, that's like pathways. And you go through there, come out there. And then when you come here, there's like a ball standing here. And Cade jumps down, and he jumps on top of him. He goes like, whoa, 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 and he falls off the edge. And it's like, oh my god, Cade! And then he flies up on a shank, and then he flies over to that structure in the middle. Oh, Cade.
This is the security hub. Better clear the area before going in.
Thank you so much. Tactics. Whoa, Jesus. Yay! Yeah, so my builds, these ones that I have, they're all done. They're all the ones that Mactix have used. I think I'm saying his name right, which is great. Because obviously I was able to do, I actually soloed, with this solar build. Yeah, this solar build, I soloed, I know there's a bit of a disorienting thing right now. The Ghost of the Deep. Technically, up to the final encounter, I did the first 2 on my own, which honestly, doing the second encounter in Ghost of the Deep, honestly, it's already really fucking hard because that boss is just so fucking chunky. But yeah.
This says we need warden level clearance to open the door. Cade.
I got you. Stand by for promotion.
Right, so Nathan Fillion at the time
Something's loose, and it's close.
Was currently occupied with something, so he couldn't really come in to film or to record Cade's final moments.
These things, they used to be fallen.
Yeah. And, what?
Fallen didn't just become this. Someone did this to them.
Yeah. What was my train of thought again? I completely forgot. Yeah, because he was busy currently doing something else. So they got Nolan North, I believe, who also does your ghost. Cade.
Impeccable timing, as usual. All that's left is to turn it on.
So there's Cade. Gonna die again, which usually what happens with every hunter.
What's happening to the floor? Ah, these hive are junking up the works. Get out of here, will you?
Okay, hive gunk cleaned.
Hive gun scrub. Now, it's your turn.
Remember to purge the buffers.
Sure, got it. One question? How do I do?
Click the red button.
They're all red!
Then press all of them.
Yeah, so it's missing a one dialogue between them.
I can't believe that worked. I am amazing at this.
Scratch that. It did not work.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like missing that one line.
Don't worry, we got this. Do your thing.
Ironically now, it's forever like that now, which is sad. I want this game to be the best that it can be, man. And it's hard when the game is literally held together with duct tape. Okay, that should now be all of them.
Booting it up. For real this time.
For real this time.
Come on, come on. And
Stay down.
Tech support with extreme prejudice. Well, everything's where it's supposed to be, but now it's asking me for some kind of secondary activation.
Should be a terminal you can use out on the catwalks. I'd go with you, but I hear this place has turrets, and I really want to fire them.
Yeah.
By the way, you and me, good team. Let me get that door for you.
Oh, yeah. God, I remember
The
this.
turrets have a manual
New mode.
Interesting.
Interesting. God, I fucking love Cade so much. I heard a lot when he had to die because he was the most only developed, because he was the only character actually
Hey, buddy,
funny.
what do you think of my new guns?
Compared to Ikora and Savala, because at the time they were just cardboard cutouts of characters because they were so bland and boring.
You still with us, Petra? We're gonna clear you a path to Supermax real soon.
Copy that.
Oh, I could get used to this!
Eh, don't need it.
Can I just say I'm having the time of my life right now?
Poor choice of words, Cade. Poor choice of words. Yay! And the big guy's down.
I hit a locked door. Any updates for me?
Bringing the security system online.
Yeah, because all the lights are down.
Now, PV?
Yes, accessing the lower levels now. Just gotta check on a couple of things. And then we can call it a day.
So long as you're the one buying.
Yeah. She had to go check on Aldrin Solvin, Fickrel, and the Fanatic, and the rest of the Barons. And ironically, they broke out, resulting in Cade's most stylish.
Looks like
Oh,
we're all
we're about
done
to see
and
it.
dusted here, kiddos. Ramen's on me.
Ramen's on me! And there's Petra
Looking
Venge.
pretty good down here. Just gotta check one last thing.
Supermax. Ironically, you think you'll be deeper into the Prison of Elders, but I guess not. And there are all the Baron containers, all empty. And Aldrin's is empty.
No. Cade, he's gone. This isn't a prison riot. It's a prison break.
The airlock on Deck Zero. It's the only way out this far down. They're going to escape.
Not if I get there first.
Cade?
Oh, Jesus. Fallen in style. What? Boom.
Cade!
You see why he's the best. You really do. Genuinely. One of the best characters. Because he was just so likable. Nathan Fillion really did a good job with him. Well, there wasn't that much competition, was there? Not against Ikora and Zavala until they actually became characters, but later on. Mainly D2 when they started to become more characters.
You see that, Petra? Petra? Guardian?
Guardian.
Must have knocked out the comm relays with that spectacular landing. And cue the ominous music.
All the Barons.
Okay, everybody. Back in your cages. I said...
Back
in
your cages.
Yeah, that hurt. Sorry.
Not sorry.
That's it. Now I'm pissed. Oh, is that really all you got? You help me out here, little buddy.
There goes Sundance. That's the name of his ghost. And now he's mortal. If he waited like a few extra seconds, Sundance wouldn't have been blown to bits.
I'm coming home, Ace.
There goes Cade. He doesn't die there, but he was severely injured. But yeah, and now we're gonna play what our character was doing while Cade was fighting for his life.
Cade? Petra? What's happening down there? Come in, Cade. Hey, welcome back. We fell at least 20 stories down, and I can't reach Cade. Or Petra.
Well, the columns must have been taken out
Cade
by his
must be further
spectacular
down.
landing.
There's a hatch over there.
You motherfucker. I hate that shit so much, man. Oh, he's dead. And boom. Oh no. Loot! Give me loot!
No.
There's Sundance.
Cade's ghost. She's dead.
Cade! Open the door! Yeah, so that's what our character was doing. Our character was running down, trying to get to the bottom. And then they were also playing at the same time. And then that explosion was Sundance dying. And this is when Cade bites the bullet.
Well, this is awkward. You got a gun I can borrow?
No. But I do have a bullet with your name on it.
Any second now, my partner is gonna roll in here and kill every last one of you. And you, my man.
This is going to hurt. A lot.
I never realized you can
last words.
You can hear Riven's voice on his voice. Oh, I never heard that before.
How's your sister?
Best line. How's your sister? How's Marathon, Sony? Yeah, and then our character runs in where we're about to shoot Aldrin, and he escapes. We mourn Cade, and then we go back to the tower. Tell everyone what happened.
To Aldrin, Cade was just an obstacle in his path. But to us, the loss of Cade was devastating. It shattered our fire team and left the last city in mourning. Aldrin met his fate, but that wasn't the end of his story.
Nope. There's Glint, his ghost. Probably the most nicest and up-cheering ghost there is.
He was resurrected by a ghost named Glint.
Yeah.
And having
that
no
season of
memory
Hunt,
his past,
that
took
season
on
of
the
the Hunt.
name Crow.
And that's Crow
At
working for
first,
Spider.
The Vanguard tried to keep Crow in the dark about his past life and
Season
Aldrin's
of
crimes.
Chosen?
But Crow is not Aldrin. In time, we grew to understand that who someone chooses to be is more important than who they were.
Yeah. That was Season of the Chosen. That was when we were kind of forging the temporary alliance between us and, what's their, the Cabal. Kaido's Legion, anyway. So technically, now, canonically, our next stop after that is Forsaken, which now starts on the moon, which starts here, a mysterious disturbance. Serious disturbance. Travel to the moon and stave off the hive resurgence along with your fellow guardians. It says 1 to 3, but technically it's like a massive, like, sort of like patrol area, so you can just go in and blow shit up. Oh boy. New. But yeah, Forsaken was one hell of a DLC. It was literally the DLC that pretty much saved Destiny 2. If Forsaken failed, Destiny 2 would not be in the position it's in now. And now we start the beginning of the Light and Dark saga. Technically, this is where it properly starts, because all the other seasons were kind of like DLCs were kind of like its own thing, right? But this is where like we get introduced to the pyramid ships. Well, technically, the pyramid ships made their first interaction, like first showing at the end of the Red War campaign, like for a few seconds. But this is when we finally get to like, okay, this is the direction we're going. And here's Eris Morn, I'm assuming a hunter turned hive. She made a wish of an Ahapkara bone that gave her the ability to have hive eyes and see in the dark. Really some fucked up, messed up shit, but. And she experiences the nightmares of her fire team. Some pretty cool shit. Destiny 2, Shadowkeep. You know, everyone gives this DLC a lot of shit, but I actually really enjoy it. Yeah, I know you had to go around kill like 30 like Vex and 30 Fallen or something. I'm gonna like, yeah, who cares about that? The story is what matters, peoples. The story. Here we come in.
Attention all Guardians.
Woo! Oh shit, that's
Last
way
night
closer to
we
me.
detected a seismic disturbance on the moon. Within hours, it was swarming with hive. This plague must not be allowed to spread.
Nice. Okay. Also, that giant red, like, blurge thing that was in space, that is the Leviathan. As I said, it's like the Leviathan during Season of Haunted is just kind of stuck near the moon. It's just kind of there now, and we haven't moved it. It's just there in the skybox. But you can't travel to it, but the activity is there. See, there it is. That's where Callus sat, up there. That's kind of like a little city up there. And that's kind of like the giant mouth of the Leviathan. I went around eating worlds and stuff. So yeah, and I think another detour real quick. During, is it under fire team stuff? I'm not sure if we can go there. Lake of Shadows? Not Lake of Shadows. Inside Terminus, Battleground, Devil Lair, I don't know. I think it's like one of the arena game modes. Here, Nightmare Containment. That's on the Leviathan. Oh, we got a friend.
To the surface of our moon from the keep. That is where our disturbance originated. We will investigate, but first we must regain a lunar foothold. For some of you, this is all too familiar. But do not let the atrocities of Crota haunt you.
Loot!
Whatever this is, we will not let the tragedies of our past repeat themselves.
Okay, there's like a cave over here that's just like everything's there just to die. Yeah, there it is. Is it there? Yeah, it's this cave. And now we just have to wait here. Shoot a bunch of hive. Wait until the timer above my, the counter above my head hits 100.
appear to be retreating. Commander, these
Roll
hive
out.
are erratic, scattered.
They lack leadership. Crota's death left a void they have yet to fill. But the disturbance seems to have emboldened them. They must be stopped.
Right, so Crota is the son of Oryx.
Let's shut it down.
Yeah, Crota is one of the sons of Oryx. And during the Dark Below DLC, which was the first DLC for Destiny 1, we killed Crota in that. All right. Yeah, this is like a full-blown invasion of the moon. So this cape wasn't here in Destiny 1. So it just kind of sprung up out of nowhere overnight, and that's why the, the Vanguard is invading right now. Because it was like, this shit just came out of fucking nowhere, dude. Like, holy shit. Well, we can't let that shit happen. Oh, this totem's already done. Right, we got that totem over there, which I'm assuming Commander Hayes is off doing. Maybe. Oh yeah, he already has. We can move up. Nice. Why do I have a high sword for? God Mantix, I love your builds, man. The grenades are going up to the boss. Lightning strikes twice, baby. Let's go. Why isn't the boss open?
Now's our chance.
Yikes! And it's dead.
The portal is down, Commander.
Good work, Guardians. Thanks to you, we'll have an LZ up and running soon. In the meantime, press on towards the keep.
Whoops. Oh god, yeah, man,
Guardian,
fuck, this game is dark.
There's no time to lose.
Ikora?
This disturbance, I know what triggered it. Who triggered it? Eris Morn.
Eris? She disappeared before the Red War. She's here?
Yeah, so Eris Morn, this was like her first appearance in Destiny 2. So she just kind of like we all thought, like, is she okay? I mean, she hasn't had the light for a long time, so like, everyone was kind of hoping that she hasn't died because she's like a really good character. Oh, high balls. Fuck that guy in particular. You motherfucker. God, this hive shit doesn't do anything to this fucking tank, damn. Fuck you, dude. But staying in this hurts even more. That's because it's consistent damage. Ah, there we go. Oh god, look at all the squishing sounds. Oh jeez. I wish we had more tank stuff in games. Or like in this game anyway. I know in Lightfall we do, but like, I want more tank. I like the Drake tank. Ew. Come on, you motherfucker. Open up. Okay, now it's gonna run. It runs up to here. I'm wondering if I could just super it and it would just fucking die. But it might break the DLC and I don't want to do that. Just to be safe. Come on, open up. There we go.
The path is clear. Ready to head into the Scarlet Keep.
Eris came to me. She'd found evidence of something very old on the moon. A potential threat to humanity. Eris insisted on going alone. Just a scouting mission, she said. And I let her. Eris is resilient. She's proven that again and again. Often to her own detriment.
If anybody can take care of themselves, it's Eris Morn. Ikora, we've lost her signal.
Indeed we have.
That's strange.
Yeah. So, down here is the dungeon for this, Shadowkeep. The dungeon's pretty much right there. So we're gonna now go into the depths of the Shadowkeep. Honestly, I love this place. It's so cool and it's so creepy. Like, look at this shit, man. Oh yeah. Put in the comments below. What do you see in these? Like, this one for me is a turret. Like, it's like one of the Cabal turrets. That, you're probably gonna go like, what the fuck are you smoking, man? Because to me, that is a burger. Like, you got the meat in the middle, you got the, you know, one of the toppings on top of the meat, and you got the bun. I don't know what you'll put under it, but I've called it burger ever since, and that's what it is. That one is a table of books, because that looks like it's a table. It's like 2 books on top of it. Yeah. But what do you call half of these ones? Enduring Abyss, which is where we currently are. Whoa. Now we're gonna get some weird, creepy, ghostly effects. 5 moths? Okay.
What was that?
Yes, what was that, ghost? Dude, when Bungie wants to do some horror stuff, it's good horror. Like, it's not like generic, like, jump in your face sort of horror, but like, it's really atmosphere building. It really is good. Like, you had a big full-on assault outside, and now you're inside. It's like claustrophobic, it's dark, you're hearing like some creepy shit in your headphones, man. It's good shit. And I know for sure Marathon's not gonna get anything like this. Oh yeah, these totems were in Crota's raid. They help keep you safe from the darkness. Oh god. The fuck did that grenade go? And if you stayed close to them, they're going to explode. Yeah, like that. They explode and they kill you. I really need to finish Crota's End. Is it Crota's End? I think it is. I never got to finish it because I got up to Crota, and it was during when Bungie was getting DDoS attacked, which is like when people are fucking purposely attacking the servers so that the game couldn't function. Yeah, and unfortunately that I couldn't really finish it, so I never got Necrochasm. And I really want to get Necrochasm because I like hive guns. They're cool. Don't touch me, fool.
these Hive. They're not actually Hive. Their energy signature is entirely unfamiliar.
Look at that. You have the ghosts, like, haunting over the moon. Now, here's the thing.
The source of our disturbance should be right around here.
So around that corner up there, it's gonna play the best audio music there is for the darkness. And they keep it throughout the entirety of Destiny. But I just love hearing it, so I'm gonna be quiet. If my audio really tends to be fucked up, so if everything's too quiet, actually, you know what? Let's go to sound. Let's fucking turn this music up.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it. This must be what Eris was after.
Yeah, that whoa sort of noise. By far one of the best. Like, that was the darkness noise, and that shit's so good. And yeah, that there is the first pyramid ship. This thing's been fucking here for years. God, probably even longer than years. And it's just sitting here. And it belongs to Nezarec, the god of nightmares. Which obviously does have a connection to the Warlock helmet and personal favorite of Nezarec's Sin.
I feel strange. Like someone or something is invading my light.
This is the one thing that's annoyed me, right? So, I don't know why they stopped it, but you can see it when the ghosts speak. His like little eye lights up, like it flashes a little bit every time he talks. But originally, it lit up as he talked, but also the ghost shell moved when he was talking. So it was kind of like acting like as a giant mouth. And then eventually in one update, they stopped it. It stopped the animation, and it's never been fixed. And it's been like that for years, and it's really pissed me off because it was like a cool little thing that you could see in game. I don't know why they stopped it, man. Look at this thing, man. Look how creepy it is.
That thing across the way. What is that?
Yeah. What is it? God, you can see, like, it has, like, veins and stuff around it. Oh, creepy.
There's some sort of massive energy spike here. It's too heavy for us to pass through.
No, won't you? No, let me in! You motherfucker! I take it back.
Crota? But he's dead.
Yes, Crota. The Hive, oh god, the son of Oryx, as it says, on the name. The son of Oryx. There he is. Oh yeah, I can damage him. Take that. Oh god. I'm gonna turn on the brightness, man. Holy shit. Hopefully I don't really have to, but my brightness is a 3. We'll try 4. I love this pulse rifle so much. Oh, he's healing.
He's regenerating?
And you can see Fickrel and
we
Cal.
can't win.
Cole.
We have to go.
Dominus Gold, that's who he is.
Guardian!
Eris!
We
Yeah, so you'll kind of swarm, and Eris had to use hive magic to pull you out.
Eris Morn. What is that pyramid? You've heard the stories of the traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity.
Yep.
Before us lies a dark remnant of their existence. Was it struck down by the traveler? Left here on purpose? The truth is ours to discover. Discover how. We find a way inside.
Oh yeah, baby. Technically, it's not in the game anymore, or it's in one of the lore books or something. But Savathun is the one that technically struck it down, or like got Nezarec killed. So I'm assuming she's the one that caused the pyramid to crash on the moon. I'm just gonna. Here you go, Zoe. My dog Zoe, she loves ripping the bottle caps off plastic bottles. I don't know why she has that sort of fascination with them, but she does, and if you can hear her rumbling it in the background, that is not my fault. But she's going to town on it.
Goal. The fanatic. Crota. Like living nightmares, your past confronts you, Guardian.
Indeed it does.
Old scars reopen around me as well. Phantoms of my friends return with a malice they never truly had. Every one of them, the twisted will of that looming pyramid. We must not let it distract us from our goal. Finding a way inside.
So the point of this DLC is, as Eris says, is that we need to find a way inside of that pyramid ship. The only way to do that is that we have to build this sort of armor mixture between of old cosmonaut armor, or old astronaut armor, and mixing it with sort of hive trickery, and we're going to use it to slip our way inside of this massive pyramid ship. So the entire DLC is trying to build the Dreambane armor set, which obviously I have, but I need to complete the campaign again to actually unlock it. And this is one of Eris's fire team members. Eris, I'm assuming, is a hunter because she has a cloak.
I've met this Varix. He is hiding much more than Petra thinks.
That's great to know. Yeah. Maybe, I don't actually know her. But the thing is...
This will challenge you, Guardian. Embrace it.
Embrace it.
Is there something that requires my attention?
Legacy. In the search for the answers. Yeah. So, her and her fire team went down into the Dark Below, which is Crota's big DLC. You know, the first DLC that came to Destiny 1. And her entire fire team was brutally massacred. They had, like, their light ripped out of their body, which, according to the lore, feels like having your muscles individually torn off their bones. Some guy had his soul ripped out, and he got turned into a bug, which got turned into the exotic heavy, which I finally got, by the way, Xenophage. It's like there's a gun inside the reload area, like roughly around here-ish. You can see there's like a weird bug in there. And that bug was a guardian, and he got turned into a, I don't know why, but he did. Yeah, and apparently every week you can like help Eris find and mend and get her over her nightmares, which, you know, that's pretty cool. If you want to know true lore done by someone who, you know, genuinely studied the lore for years, of course, you recommend the daddy of the lore. My name is Bife. Who, by the way, legit legend. He was doing Bungie's job, and he was doing it for free. Yeah, so there's a bunch of nightmares, and it's because Nezarek, the god of nightmares, well, it's kind of his thing.
I can't keep running.
Yeah. So now we're going to go investigate the strange hive behavior near the Scarlet Cape, which ultimately this leads into the planet's activity of like like stopping the hive from going anywhere near, you know. Speaking of hive, we should probably blend in with the populace, shouldn't we? If I keep the
All right,
armor...
Eris. Where to?
Oh. Hive activity, so we have to go that way, to where the little cursor is. Don't know why Eris isn't talking. That's a little bit alarming. That better not be because that there's a bug in the game stopping, you know. Yeah. I mean, the game's so fucking old, man. So we have to investigate the hive nightmare.
Eris, we found it. It appears to be a ritual of some kind.
We must learn its purpose. Do not be afraid to engage the hive.
That's gonna stop him. Now we just need 6 of these little tablet things. Whoa! Oh god, the grenades came back. What do we need? We need to contact Eris Morn. The only way to do that is by going up here. Yeah, so it appears, unfortunately, some of the dialogue has somewhat been bugged out of the game. And since Sony fired the, you know, the team that's supposed to help, you know.
Eris, it's the nightmares. The hive are trying to draw them in for the ritual.
How curious. For what purpose?
Cover your ears, by the way.
But they don't seem affected by the nightmares at all. Not like we are.
Fascinating.
Oh.
We must learn how they've achieved that. That's our key to finding a way beyond the pyramid's wood.
Ow.
Eris? Those screams. That's a hive wizard.
Omnigul.
We have to hurry.
No. It's not Omnigul, but it's... Sorry, I have to re-put on my emotes, because well, yeah. You know, the whole thing of deleting a character. I should have taken a photo, because now I don't remember what I had. What did I have for the sitting one? Oh no, I had my phone of my character playing on her phone, which is basically me. I need to find it first. Oh god, there it is. Distracted. Yeah. I'm just like playing on my phone, my own biz. Actually, you know what? Yeah, give me the Atheon chair. I like the Atheon chair. Sorry about that. I forgot that doesn't change. I know I had to fix something, but I just didn't remember what it was. Oh, someone's got a lightsaber.
Saimota screams as she did the day Omnigul tore her apart and silenced her forever. Our fates nearly intertwined today when a nightmare of Omnigul swept through camp. My survival was a gift granted by the essence you retrieved from the Crota nightmare. Were we to truly harness the power of this essence, it may provide aid in the fight against the nightmares and beyond, to the pyramid itself. It knows we're coming. I can sense it. And we will have the upper hand.
Aid. And now we have to go and kill... What do we have to do again?
Cade and I agreed on one thing at least. A hunter's place is not behind walls. We are not titans. You and I belong out here, where we may touch the wilds.
Cleansing, loot chests and complete patrols, public events, and lost sectors. Right. Yeah. Fucking bounties. Loot. Okay, good. Let's return to Eris.
In the depths of the Hellmouth, my very soul was shattered into pieces. It was all I could do to try and pick them up again. But some pieces, as you can see, required replacing. I must call upon one of them now, an ancient talisman imbued with the magic of the Hive. Without it, the true power of the Nightmare Essence could not be harnessed. Through their union, we take our first step toward unearthing the secrets of the pyramid. But it is only a step. Further essences require further Hive magic, neither of which I possess. Acquire both, and our path to the pyramid should present itself.
It's weird that she's not even looking at me. I think she's supposed to look at you. Alright, we cannot delete this cloak, no matter what. So we're gonna lock it, just to be safe. Nightmare of Omnigul defeated. Okay, now we gotta do the strike. Do we? Oh, we have to... No, not the strike. Not yet, but we will have to do that eventually.
Blind devotion is a dangerous thing. But when it came to Crota, Omnigul knew no other way. She raised for him an army of Hive and tore apart throngs of Guardians. Omnigul left much suffering in her wake. Suffering the pyramid now uses against us. It expects us to fall to that which we have conquered. Not today.
Not today, baby. Not today. I'm gonna turn up the voices. I think I'm just gonna leave the voices up high. So this is the direction that you went in Destiny 1 when you woke the Hive for the first time. This, I'm not gonna lie, is genuinely really cool. And I think... Uh-oh. There's like an exotic or something around here. Either that was D1 or D2. I can't remember. God, everything just fucking dies. Oh. Oh, I'll go that way. Oh, I think I know where I'm going. I think. Dude, look at this place, man. It's gods over there. I don't think it was that bright originally. Dude, I like walking around down here because it's so creepy, because you never know what you're gonna find. Even though everything's already been found, but still, it's fun. And let everything fucking die, baby. Let's go. Jesus Christ, everything dies with these things. Skip grenades are insane now. Yeah, this is where the shard of the Traveler used to be. Oh wow, look at all that. And you had to come here back in Destiny 1. Hey, Omnigo! You big screaming bitch. Grenade in the face. Oh, yeah, motherfucker. She barely just lived. Kill her! We're gonna burn Ingram! Let's go!
Harris, the nightmare of Omnigul is taken care of. For now, anyway.
Did you retrieve any further essence?
We did. This time unique to this nightmare.
I see.
Danny's completed it.
And we will uncover its secrets together. Until then, the Hive await you inside the Scarlet Keep. Let me know what you find within.
Alright, just before anything else, let's go here. So, I'm currently... Fuck, I need more bright dust. Shit. I want to get, like, some of the cool masks and stuff. I want to try and get the Scream mask or the Ripper mask, because that looks pretty cool. The Bird Doctor one would be pretty nice. There's a lot of stuff I want to get. I want to get... What's the Titan Crown? I want to get, this one. No. This one. I want to get this one, because it's like a cool crown. Like one. Oh, the Jason Voorhees mask. That's pretty cool. Do I have any Warlock ones I want to get? I mean, the Hollow Heart one's pretty nifty. The Witness looking one looks pretty cool. But nothing too crazy. Maybe Warlock robes? I mean, the Neon Ernie robes look nice. But who knows? I'll have to keep it. I have to just keep it and, you know, save it for later. Oh yeah, I should probably be, I really should be rocking my hive, as I said earlier. Blending in, but I do... Nah, yeah, probably should, shouldn't I? Let's also change our ghost, too, so it blends in. Right, so that's loading. Hive stuff. I don't have any hive ship. I'm gonna put this one on. That's that new hive sparrow that was on, oh my god, that's my white Kravostov. That's shoved in there. I guess that's because that's a part of the ship. I think I had Xenophage on him. Legacy Shadow. After discovering the Hive's ability to shield themselves from the nightmares, Eris learns of a dark power possessed by the Hive inside the Scarlet Keep. Power may be our answer to how to protect themselves, and a key for creating the Dreambane armor. Right.
We are not
so we
Titans.
have to strike.
You and
We now
I
have to
belong
do.
out here, where we may touch the wilds.
Eris, give me my stuff. Right, I need bounties, don't I? Loot chest, fallen. That dying, that's fucking easy. Do more of that's gonna be fucking easy.
Don't look at me.
Okay. Okay, here we are. And there's our teammate running past literally everything. I hate people that do that so much. Like, you want to run past the content? Seriously? It's just so fucking annoying.
I thought the Hive preferred their strongholds underground. Why build a tower?
It was thought to be ceremonial in nature. The Vanguard monitored its construction, but had more pressing concerns.
Ah, motherfucker.
Fools. The energy spilling from the tower suggests another purpose. I believe it amplifies Hive magic.
Wait, is that?
This may be where the Hive achieve their immunity to the Pyramid's influences.
Eris, we've got eyes on a daughter of Crota.
It's Hashladun. It must be. Only she could be responsible for the keeps and the nations. She was presumed dead after Crota's fall. If she's alive, if she's here, the Hive's designs are dark indeed. Whatever rituals are underway in the tower must be stopped. And Hashladun must be eliminated.
So if some of the dialogue is missing, we can blame the Vex. Blame the Vex. Hashtag blame the Vex. Whee! But yeah, we have to dunk it in there. Is that one bounty done? Oh shit. Hey guys, how's it going?
The bridge is lowering. Let's move.
Let's go, baby. I love this ability. Oh, fuck. Oh, somebody died. I'll come back and get you. And I know you're already gonna respawn, and it's gonna make me wanna have to, you know. There we go. I hate that so much when you go to revive someone and you're clearly reviving them and they just respawn. It's just like, okay, fuck you too then. Hey, that person's using the Ace of Spades. The one I just revived. I know the sound of the Ace of Spades anyway. The gun I used for long. Can I cannot. I cannot lock onto a... Okay, well, fuck my knives then.
There's Hashladun, falling back deeper into the keep. We've got her on the run.
It appears that way. But...
But what?
Something is amiss. Continue your pursuit, Guardian. With caution.
Right, yeah, you guys go do those ones. Or not. Yeah. Or not. Oh, loot. Nice. I love this hand cannon so much. Ow, ow. Fuck, he fell. Okay, all three altars are done. Let's go.
Do you feel it as I do, Guardian? A hatred as pure and potent as sunshine, soaking through your skin. Ashladun knows what the Guardians have done. She watched as her lineage fell, one after the other. Crota, Oryx, Omnigul, and she is eager to return that pain.
Yeah, this is all connecting to so the Cabal weren't originally here. They got added in the big final update.
Eris, we've reached the center of the keep. Ashladun's gone up the tower.
She has nowhere left to run. Resume the hunt. You must not hesitate nor relent.
Now, the only way to properly start, as I said, you need to get a weapon of sorrow.
Potent
thorn.
energies are gathering above you. A burning anticipation. Ashladun yearns for your arrival.
She wasn't retreating. She was luring.
I was right, he is using the ace of spades. It's also the last hand. Ornament as well, the black and red one. Come on, can I get up? No. Oh god, I think I'm stuck. Crawl ever so closer.
Going through considerable effort to settle a grudge.
But vengeance, as you are aware,
and look at her legs,
can be quite soothing. It is beyond a mere grudge. They've been wounded in a way that cannot be healed.
No, we're all rocking hand cannons. The person, the Vex has got the last word. Okay, one more stuff and then we are all okay. Yeah, so when you get to the very top, there's... Oh, no! Oh, you made it. Yeah, at the very top, there's going to be, like, a hive sigils you have to destroy. Try not to kill the boss too quickly.
Eyes up.
And you have to interact with, like, some hive statue thing. Quickly brush through it, or just, you know... If you have a fire team, they can take you through it. As you saw before, people usually just rush through strikes. And go like, where's all the content? Oh, maybe because you ran through it, you fucking dumbass. No, the little bit can't get to me. I guess it won't spawn because I already have it. I guess I won't
Here
spawn
she
because I already
comes.
have it. Damn. Yeah, I already have it. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, yeah, there they go. Ah! Yeah, then you lower the gates. Yeah, destroy those 3 signs. They're usually there, and then it's, like, in there. Yeah, but for some reason it's blocked, and I don't know why. Maybe because I already have it. God, I love that. Oh, God. I just shot the Vex back. Yeah, it's locked. But I guess I already have it, so it doesn't matter. I guess that's why the timer's 174 minutes, 174 seconds.
It's over.
Loot!
Hashladoon is
Wonderful
dead.
loot!
This is a relief to hear. But
Hear that.
Hashladoon's presence is no coincidence. The Hive must have grander ambitions for the Pyramid's influences.
She had a tablet on her, one that describes a cryptoglyph. I have
Ooh.
no record of such an item.
Oh, you can see the pyramid in the back. That's
Precisely
cool.
the information we came here for. Return to me. There is much to discuss.
Yeah, that door opens, and inside is like a crystal that you have to like interact with. But I already have it, so I guess it won't work, or else we killed the boss too quickly. I don't know. But yeah, look, you can see the fucking pyramid in the background. That is so cool. I didn't know that was there. Like, I know geographically that's where it sits, but like I didn't know that's where it actually was, you know. Like, you could see it behind the keep. Like, I didn't know that. That's cool. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the ship. I don't like the ship that much. We're gonna go back to that ship, and we're gonna go back to my Sparrow, because I like my Sparrow, even though it gets caged, but I like it no matter what. But we're gonna stay as a Hive, because it just fits the episode theme.
Shadows surround us, Guardian.
What's it? I wonder if we're gonna do my favorite level. I have a favorite level in
The
Shadowkeep.
pyramid trembles under the weight of our progress.
Indeed it does.
With every victory, we draw closer to conquering it.
Yeah, she's
The
supposed to be staring at
spoils
us.
of Hashladoon's death are twofold. We now know what the hidden swarm have been using to shield themselves from the nightmares, and where it lies, the cryptoglyph. If ever there was a more powerful set of runes the Hive used to conjure their magics, I have yet to learn of it. Of course, to acquire it, we must delve into horrific depths. Our cryptoglyph lies at the bottom of the Hellmouth.
Oh yeah. The most darkest fucking place there is in the entire game. I love this mission. Hey, come on. Somewhere in the horrific depths of the Hellmouth lies a Hive cryptoglyph. With Era's Morn, you can craft a further Dreambane armor for your quest to find a way inside of the pyramid. The cryptoglyph of yours is yours to take from the Hive. If you can. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this here is my personal favorite mission in the whole game. It is so creepy, and I love it so much. Shit. Oh, well, that was lucky.
I can't
Read
keep
it?
running.
Nice. thank God it works.
The catacombs. Somewhere within that hive-infested labyrinth lies our cryptoglyph. If we hope to go beyond the pyramid's warding, we must retrieve it, but be warned. Those who enter the rotting depths of the catacombs often fail to return. In that tomb, light does not find a way.
We'll be fine, Eris. We'll be perfectly fine, won't we? Oh yeah, I had to restart. I had to fast travel back to the check. No, I had to change character. Is what I had to do. I had to change character, then go back in, and I was worried I was going to be teleported somewhere else. But nope, here I am, perfectly fine.
That's our entrance, over on the other side of the pit.
That white little doorway is where we're going. Okay, no knives. So, Eris Morn and her fire team went down there. Went all the way down there. And down there is where Crota and his, like, little throne world is, basically. And during Crota's end, that's where we have to go. We go down there in the lore, in the main story anyway. We go down there and kill Crota. But yeah, down there it's just pitch black. Pretty much the same.
Never are the catacombs
in here.
unmanned, as they play host to the most potent of hive magics, including our cryptoglyph. We know not what the hive plan to do with power as dangerous as this, but they must not find success. The dark rituals of the hive pose a threat we can't currently afford to face. If their goals align with ours, it is of utmost importance they be halted immediately.
Yeah, so this whole place is just so black. It's so dark that you can't even properly see the roof. Now we just got to stand on here, open up the door. Try not to get spooked. Whoa, I'm spooked. Wow, that doesn't last long at all, does it? We're also gonna see the little guys.
It was within these depths that Crota and his brood stripped me of all that I cared for. My fire team. My friends. Only I remained, beaten and broken. The guilt of survival lingers. But you must not. Onward.
Look at these little guys. Oh man, they're just vibing. They're just little vibers. God, there's a lot of them, aren't there? I've never seen a hive egg sac before. Or an egg. Anyway. That's gross. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I love this because this is how close you can get to it without going inside of it. You can now come back down here, by the way. Originally, this whole area was locked up in this mission.
My light. It's happening again.
Focus. The pyramid distracts, nothing more. When you have the cryptoglyph in hand, I will teleport you out.
Yeah, so originally, after this mission, you couldn't come back down here. It was all locked. But they've now changed it to where you can now come back down here, which is great because I like it down here. Cool.
More phantoms, just like those haunting Eris. Faceless guardians watching us. They're nothing more than a distraction.
These are all the guardians, by the way. All these nightmares are guardians that died on the moon to Crota. And to the Hive. They were just brutally executed and tortured down here for God knows long. There's our
cryptoglyph. Grab it.
Ow! Get back here! There we go. I know there are hive wizards you have to kill to continue, but I don't know where they are. One's up here. Did I happen to kill that one when I blade? I guess I did. Lucky me. Yeah, the last one's down here. Run.
Eris, we have the cryptoglyph. Teleport us out.
I'm used to running. Sorry.
Eris, are you there?
And now it just becomes a fucking nightmare.
Run.
Run. And now we gotta run for our fucking lives, man. I'm killing something. Whoa! Jesus fuck. Oh, let me out of the bed! Oh god. Get fucked out.
Guardian.
We're free.
I thought you'd... I'm sorry. The immense darkness of the pyramid kept me from you. But we must not waste time. With the cryptoglyph in hand, we stand a chance against the pyramid.
Do we?
Bring it here and let us make use of it.
Now we can pretty much finish Shadowkeep. We just have to get, like, what? The chest and the pants? Then that's it. Then we do the final mission, maybe we're done. And Shadowkeep is complete. I will be doing Destiny, and it's like a massive movie, so it's like pretty much what I do every other time.
I don't care.
Gee, Angie.
You reek of the Hellmouth.
Thanks.
That armor will prove useful in the battles to come. But the pyramid demands greater power to enter it. 3 further pieces of armor. 3 more nightmares. These diseases torture the moon with their very presence. Send them back to the past where they belong, and in return they...
Okay. The Phantom of Ariana 3 now haunts me alongside the rest. Their burden and weights heavy on my mind. Actually, you have Ariana 3's gun. Here it is. Ariana's Vow. It's this thing. Do I have the catalyst? I do have the catalyst for this thing. God, this thing's fucked. This thing.
Well done, Hunter. You almost surprised me.
Oh, Jesus. And here we go. Yeah, I guess the final update did break a few story moments, unfortunately, which does kind of suck. But now we have the cryptoglyph. We have the boots. Oh, now we have the cutscene with Ikora.
What have you...
Which is great. Ikora becomes a really good character. And unfortunately, it does happen because Lance Riddick passed away. That, you know, Ikora just has to be the one now instead of it just her and Zavala. It does suck. But I mean, I understand not wanting to use Zavala without Lance. So, I mean, Ikora is very much a good character now. Because, you know, she's actually becoming a fucking character. And they actually really improve her character during the Edge of Fate. Which is something, because Edge of Fate sucks. Unfortunately. But, you know, like her cutscene, dramatically carries it.
I had to see it with my own eyes. How long has it sat in silence, watching us?
Much too long.
I can't help but feel responsible for this, Eris. If I hadn't sent you here...
Your concern is noted, but my fate is my own responsibility. And we both know you didn't come here to apologize.
I came to tell you, you were right. It seems those responsible for our collapse are coming back.
Riot! You're all insufferable! Save your torment for someone who gives a damn.
God, that is a good fucking line.
Eris, the Vanguard is at your disposal.
Then, if you'll excuse us, Ikora, we have work to do.
Guardian, whatever she needs.
Wow. Wham, wham. Yeah. God, that cutscene. Save it for someone who gives a damn. Oh, that is so fucking cool. Use that every time when a marathon player tries to defend their game. You go like, yo, just let Destiny die, marathon turn. You just go like, silence! Save your torment for someone who gives a damn. It's like, oh, you fucking school, bitch. Alright. Now we have to Greenbane armor. So that's the sniper, so that doesn't matter. But now, if we go to the map, we have these three. So, right, I can't enter yet, can I? I have to wait until I blow shit up. Right, sorry, I thought it was an arc.
We are all consumed by that which eats away at us. For Skolas, it was his own hubris. He pursued complete control over all houses of the fallen. And through his misguided conquest, many perished. Skolas's memory serves as a permanent reminder of all the lives lost at the whim of a single Kell. No matter how hard the pyramid may try, we will not cower.
I remember Skolas. Actually, there he is. He's a tiny little red blip. That's all he is. It's just a tiny little blip.
Skolas Nightmare, dead ahead. It's ours.
Skolas, yes.
Eris, Skolas has been taken care of.
Find me when you are ready. Years ago, Tanyx tore the Vanguard apart over a mere bounty. Andelbrask was murdered in cold blood, and the Hunter Vanguard was left without a leader. Tanyx would ultimately die for this on the orders of Cade 6, but the scars he left among all Guardians would never fully heal. Once again, the Pyramid takes advantage of our collective pain. We will not succumb.
Yeah, so the Andelbrask was the Hunter Vanguard before Cade. And actually... And Andel's outfit is what Cade's wearing. So, yeah, that leather jacket with the yellow shin guards, that was Cade. That was Andel's, actually. I don't know why, but you know what? Maybe it's a nod to Star Wars. I don't fucking know. You know, because in the original trilogy, they had Lando Calrissian. For some weird reason, in Empire, he was wearing Han's clothes. I don't know why, but he just was. It was weird. It was like really fucking weird. Which honestly, I didn't know until the Family
There's
Guy
the Nightmare
episode.
of Tanix. Let's take it down.
Tanix, hey Tanix. If I remember correctly, there's a big giant debate. There we go. I remember all the times I've walked into that thing. Okay, get him. I didn't get him. What the hell, man? I remember this, man. He was fucking aggressive. Yeah, fuck you, Tanix.
Tanix put up a fight, but we got him in the end, Eris.
Good. We
What are those
draw
weapons?
closer to the pyramid with every victory. Crota's brood had an appetite for destruction that knew no bounds. Thus, Fogoth, the Untamed, was created. To enact the will of evil upon all. Were he to have succeeded, we might not stand here today. Fogoth is fear incarnate. There's no nightmare more fitting for the pyramid to bring forth, and no nightmare more fitting for you to slaughter.
Yeah, so Fogoth is a strike from Destiny 1. If I remember correctly, it was like one of the hard strikes at the beginning of the game. You're dead. Now we gotta go this way. Dude, I love Hive stuff, man. It's so cool. And it's so creepy, too. Like, they really do a good fucking job making it just so unsettling. Oh, is it this way? Oh, it is this way. Yeah, this is pretty much the old way to the strike. Look at that. Look at that creepy shit, dude. There's gotta be something at the end of the strike that makes me go like, what the fuck is that in the distance? And I have no idea what it is. No one's ever confirmed it. No one, I think Bife might have confirmed it years ago. I need to go watch it again. But I'll point it out when we get there. Yeah, we gotta go this way. This is where he is. For some reason, the cursor, like, the indicator of where to go just disappears. But yeah, it's this way. Here's the funky door. And now we're in. Yeah, God, this brings back so many memories of D1 of me just sitting in a corner trying not to fucking die. Because he just spews attack like it's nothing.
That's the Nightmare of Fogoth. Let's get it.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. We have to kill Hive on
The
the
Nightmare of Fogoth is no more, Eris.
And we grow stronger yet.
Yeah, it's this. Like that shit in the distance. Like, do you see it? Like, there's weird little rows of things. Like, I have no idea what they are. What are they? Dude, look at this, man. It's weirdly fucking gorgeous. Nice. Look how bad those stats are. Oh my god. 46. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is dog shit, brother.
Of all the things that haunt me, hesitation is not among them. Our world collapsed in pain and agony under the weight of these pyramids. What lies within? More of the same? It doesn't matter. We must know. The unknown can act as a siren that draws us in and swallows us whole. Please, do not let yourself be consumed.
No. Alright. I should probably read those. I never read those.
What evil?
But now we have the final thing, which you need the set to activate the quest, but you don't need the set on for the entirety of the quest. There's one thing in here, ironically enough, that's been put in here since Final Shape. Which is weird, because you can't even replay the story like you can with Witch Queen and Final Shape. Which is weird. Now, since we've activated the quest, you think you need all this on still? No, you don't. We're going to change it back. And we're still on the quest.
Our fate lies ahead of us. That pyramid destroyed so many lives so long ago. Getting inside is paramount. We must find something, anything to help us prepare for their violent return. Remember to keep your wits about you. We do not know what tricks they may play within.
Hey, he's got a burn. There we go. Oh, this guy. Right, so that's that's for a triumph. For one of the Monument of Triumphs. And he's down there. That's something you have to do. Is kill him. And make sure you have the Dark Blade Harvester buff till the very end and don't die. There it is.
The pyramid is waiting.
You know, the one thing is, I never realized it. Like, watch it. Like, watch the shadows around the pyramid ship. As we get closer, it gets fucking darker. Look at that shit. Ooh. I never realized that, but like, I never fucking realized that. I love that even more. Like, as you're getting closer to the darkness, it just becomes fucking darker. Oh god, I like that. And now it's just so dark you can't see anything. And as Erismorn said, the light can barely escape it. That's not exactly what she said, but you know. And since I don't have the Dreambane armor on, I can still phase through.
It beckons us to come closer.
And that's where we're going. The tiniest bit of light, and surrounded by pure abyss. I'm not gonna lie, when I first played Shadowkeep, this shit was the most exciting thing that there was. Like, I loved this so much, and then, oh boy. We're just being pulled in.
Violence, beauty,
Truth. These things await inside. There's no turning back now.
You know, the one sad thing is, oh, that music. Is no matter what, you can't really get back in here without doing some stupid, like, shadow skating thing.
Welcome. We've been waiting.
Yeah, it sucks because you can't get back in here. You can get close to the pyramid up to where that bit of rock is, but the pyramid doesn't suck you back in, which is kind of sad, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, does that not freak anyone else out? Does that not freak anyone else out? Like, you're seriously, like, you're just walking around going like, holy shit, and you look up, and it's like, oh god. It's weirdly muffled in here. I'm not gonna lie, that even freaks me out. I don't even remember that. Why is that even there? I don't like it. It's nothing, it's lights, because there's one right there. Think. That one there? No. Why is that with two lights? Ooh, maybe that is something there. No, just ignore it.
You're so close now. Just a little further.
Yeah, so there's something in the pyramid ship that wasn't there originally when Shadowkeep first came out. But it's there now because of the final shape, which is stunning because no one's really going to replay the campaign. Not for Shadowkeep, and you can't really without it being like a weekly rotator thing. And I'll point it out when we get there. Hey, Dominus. This is Dominus Gold from the...
The Red War saw so many lives lost. Saw the light taken away so easily. In light, there is only weakness.
Yeah, so that was Dominus' goal, and that was the final fight with him during the Red War campaign. And here's the fanatic Vickrul from Forsaken, when Cade died. Come on, stop being immune, stop being an asshole. Oh, and he ran away.
The light abandoned Cade, left him for dead. In light, there is only failure.
And then we have one of the OG classics. Crota. And his encounter during this is his raid encounter. Oops. I got him! Fuck you, Crota! I soloed Crota, yeah! Oh shit.
One by one, Crota slaughtered many Guardians.
Oh, he did.
The light stood by and did nothing. And a great disaster ensued. In light, there is only death.
So, when Final Shape came out, and the Witness was doing his final, or it's doing its final shaping, this wasn't here in the original of Shadowkeep. This was put here during the final shape. As you can tell, because it's a warlock and it's got final shaped. A warlock without a cloak on because, or a coat on, because that helmet is one of the warlock helmets that I think you can get in the game. But yeah, it's weird. There's also one in the Conclave, was it? It was like in the weapon crafting room. There was one there, but it was taken out because it took up too much space.
Do not be afraid.
But I guess I left that one in. Oh man, look at that. Cool. But there we go.
Respite lies ahead.
And this was the seasonal artifact after, if I remember correctly, I think it was the seasonal artifact. And there we go. Shadowkeep is complete. Now we got one final cutscene. Talk to a couple people, and then technically that is when it's properly done. But right now, we're gonna get a cutscene that's gonna say everything. Oh, we're also gonna see my character. It's a lie. I'm not a hive. And that's supposedly a tree stump. And the Black Fleet.
You made it.
Yeah, the character models in this game do not look that good, do they?
We have heard your cries for help. And soon we will answer. Who are you? Don't you recognize us? We are not your friend. We are not your enemy. We are your salvation.
Oof. Those character models really do not look good, do they? I mean, the Awoken ones in Destiny 2 probably look the best, but weirdly enough, back in D1, oh my god. The female character faces in D1 looked amazing compared to what they do now in D2. Which is weird. I don't know why they changed it. I guess it's different lighting, maybe? Like some of the shades on the face probably didn't broke. And there's Eris doing some sneaky shit. Oh, her little hive ball thing disappeared. Just like actually like it broke. Some of the cutscenes are still breaking. Ooh. I think that's when she picked up stasis, right? Because it did look like a bit like stasis. Hmm. Oh well. Yeah, because she does have it, but she has it before the event of Beyond Light. So who knows? That could have been like the original colors of Beyond Light, but now they changed it to what they are now. Guys, come on. Seriously?
They are not our salvation. They're our destruction.
Look at all the ghosts around it.
This has been a manipulation from the very start. They know we're here. They know what we've found. The artifact you recovered may be tainted. After all, they wanted us to have it. But a treasure such as this is far too valuable to destroy. I must stay and study it with the utmost care. Whatever I discover, you will be the first to know.
Right.
In the meantime, the nightmares continue to plague parts of our galaxy, leaving only suffering in their wake. If we ignore them, they fester and spread. How long before they reach the last city? How long before our friends become infected with this same torment? We will not let this come to pass. These nightmares must be kept at bay. Whatever it takes.
Ow. Yeah. Ironically enough, they do come back. Quickly,
Hunter. We have no time to waste.
Not Ghost of the Deep. Now we have to speak to Zavala. We got 5 things here. Oh god, we have a lot of shit to go do. Okay, we're gonna change our character now. We've had fun being a hive. Let's go back to being an arc. And knock. No, arc. There we go. There we go. What's that? Oh, that's Void. I'll wear that during Witch Queen. Because that's when Void 3.0 went crazy. And then I can finally get my catalyst done for this. I haven't even done it. Though I haven't even properly used the gun. That's my fault. Yeah, so Season of Splicer was just this. It was just nighttime the entire time. It was so annoying. Hey, Banshee.
So who won?
Oh, I hate. Why did they change his voice actor, man? Why? I know that's not Marcus Phoenix. I know that's not him. Oh, you can't even fucking... Wow. You can't even replay the final cutscene.
Oryx. Go.
One prism. Thanks. Thanks, Saval.
The list of those who have tried to strip us of our light goes on and on.
Oh, Lance.
But this new threat, they will be like nothing we faced before. I've often wondered about the collapse, about how it might have been different had Guardians been there. But I don't have to wait for them to come back to have my answer. It's already standing right in front of me. They claim to be our salvation. No. We will be theirs.
God, Saval has such a cool character design, doesn't he? Like, it's a nice look on him. And one prism.
Back to the front, Guardian.
Back to the front, Guardian. And now we need to go speak to Ikora, and then we're done. Dude. You know... Final shape, brother. When Lance Reddick passed away, I think it was Cripps, who's like a Destiny fashion guy that's in the community. Great fashion, by the way. He does it so fucking well. He's got everything. I don't know how, but he's got fucking everything. Dude's grinded, man. Kudos to him, because, you know, it's a lot to grind everything.
See you soon.
No, you won't. I gotta see, is Loda here? Oh yeah, Loda is here. But yeah, I remember is that Cripps and everyone else was kind of going like, "Hey, Titans, can you guys shut up, please?" Go like, "Hey guys, if you want to like show your love and respect for Savala."
Hey, Bird, be careful. I swear, if you get sucked into a jet turbine, I'm gonna be
Oh, I got a
so
snare
mad.
bomb. Why do I have a snare bomb for? Yeah, whatever. I was like, here you can like dress your Titan up as Commander Savala, so you can like go around dressed as him. And I'm going like, oh, that is like genuinely really sweet.
Those things.
Ooh.
Our salvation.
Exotic.
They drudge up our traumas, and for what? To distract us. Destroy us. We've spent too much time looking backwards at tragedies beyond our control. Towards the collapse, the Red War. Cade. Enough. Our enemy lays themselves bare out of ego. But they underestimate the strength of Guardians. They want a fight. We will give it to them.
Hell yeah. So, it was Season of Haunted. I mentioned that Crow, Savala, and Kaido went through their nightmares, and there was one character in the lore. It was Ikora. Ikora in the lore was currently being haunted by Cade's nightmare, by Nightmare of Cade. And he was like, you know, oh, you let me die, you should have been with me and I wouldn't have died, and blah 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 blah, you know, all the horrible nightmare stuff. And we have an exotic. And while we're here,
your light has not gone out.
no, I'm not dead yet. Not dead yet. There's no guaranteed. While I'm here,
Very
I'll pick
well.
up the rest of this. Yeah, I had to buy all of this shit. And it was
May it
so
serve you
fucking
well,
expensive.
Guardian.
I went to even my fucking... Why is that not there? I don't like that.
Then take it. Then take it.
Yeah. Even like...
Very well.
Yeah, I know, meditate. I know. Thing is, Corey, you're
Very
literally
well.
breaking me for like 10k bucks a minute, man. Come on.
It's yours.
And we're done. Gotta meditate, get our stuff. I think there's something in the quests that gets me like, what, the last few fragments or some shit? I don't know. Rise, complete Ghost of the Deep dungeon, which I never did. I still need to finish it. Yeah, do this. Bunch of campaigns to do.
We must know more.
Yeah, we will, Ikor. We will.
Zavala has been through a lot recently.
We got Zer, we got him, Eververse.
He deserves some peace and quiet.
And I want to see one thing just before I cut this part, and then we'll go into 70,000. Okay.
Hello,
Place your bets.
Guardian.
What we're getting.
Welcome.
Coyotes. Bombardiers. Cool. I like bombardiers. All right. Go back up. No, we're gonna open director, and we're gonna go here. I completed.
Stop it. Someone's looking.
Never mind. It's not even here. Oh, it's right here. I've completed guarded once, and I hated it. But I'm glad I still did it. But I'm wondering if I go in and leave, it plays a cutscene at the end of it that unlocks. And I'm wondering if it will play. Because it does play it if I do Vow of the Disciple. So, oh. Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Oh, Garden, you never failed to disappoint me. But now we can get rid of the Dreambane set because this shit's ass. Alright, well, that was Shadowkeep. Our first step in the kind of fractured timeline that is Destiny 2. And I recorded the final cutscene. I made sure I did. I recorded the final cutscene with my character talking to Zavala. I didn't talk over it. It's just a full cutscene from start to finish. And I also recorded the final conversation with the winnower too. So there's that. Those will be the final things, and of course, this is all gonna be in a big giant movie, but until then, I hope you enjoyed these first 2 steps into Destiny 2, even knowing this game is kind of a fractured thing with the beginning kind of disappeared and lost at the Destiny content vault to be gone forever. But besides that, please like and subscribe. Show the YouTube that, hey, guess what? It's not just a waste of space here on your platform, just saying. You know, and let's move on to Beyond Light.